on the water, lips like sugar, lips like sugar. Just when you think you've caught her, she glides across the water. She calls for you tonight to share this moonlight. You flow down the river, she laughs and you give her lips like sugar, sugar kisses. Lips like sugar, sugar kisses. She knows what you know. I know what she's thinking. Sugar kisses, sugar kisses. Just when you think she's yours, she's flown to other shores to laugh at how you break and melt into this lake. You flow down the river and you never give her lips like sugar, sugar kisses. Lips like sugar, sugar kisses. She'll be my mirror, reflect what I am. Losing winner, the king of Siam, and my Siamese twin, alone on the river. Mirror kissing, mirror kissing. Lips like sugar, sugar kisses. Lips like sugar, sugar kisses. Lips like sugar, sugar kisses. Lips like sugar, sugar
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
Greetings, universe. My name... Whoa, hold on. We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy right away.
Food? Then I guess he's back again. Less destruction this time, but lurking and a little jlaw.
Let's go. Thank you, Painting and Rambling. My name is Orbital Bacon, and I am... Oh, 10 big Bison Bucks. Hold on, we gotta wait for the intro here.
I don't mind a little ketchup on my hot dog.
We were talking recently about hot dog toppings. People like mayonnaise on their hot dogs sometimes. I don't know. I think mustard only is the rule of the land, the law of the land. But thank you for the 10 big Bison Bucks there, Bloodwork. Hell yeah. All right. My name is Orbital Bacon, and I am certified G1 and a real freaking prime. Welcome to another live stream. It's Wednesday. We're halfway through the week, but I know you can make it to the end because you're all made of sterner stuff. Wooga wooga and booga booga, bim bams and flum bombs. Oh, what's going on? Welcome back to another Channel Surfing. Finally back with another Channel Surfing. I know we missed it last week, but we're back. We've got the theme that we were going to have last week, so hopefully everybody stored your clips airtight in some Tupperware, or if you're old school, if you're a little based, perhaps you put them in a mason jar, sealed them up nice and tight in some mason jars. But regardless, hopefully you guys kept your clips from last week, or if you didn't know about the theme last week and you found out this week, well then hopefully you did your homework. I know you guys always do. Okay, you always understand the assignment. You always bring fire to the chat every single week. So we're doing food. We're playing with our food this week, okay?
Now say all hail the Baroness!
Sending this for Daryl Volek. Orange juice. Milk. Both are eaten at breakfast. The Danish cut out the middleman by taking both at once.
Oh, I don't know about that. Orange juice is like, you got to have a clean palate. I'm sure I'm not the only one who has made the mistake of drinking orange juice too soon after you brushed your teeth.
Be safe this Friday. Will Yuri's buns be detected this time?
Yep, stealth check. There they are. Fails the stealth check every time.
The deluxe version of a very classy burger. Classic Aussie fav from the 90s.
Oh, nice. Thank you, T-Bone. Getting some weird food items from around the world. Oh, and Tavern's Pull. Hail. Base Dono from Tavern's Pull.
Can only do this one super chat for a couple of weeks. Stupid rent. But I had to show the Baconeers this one. If this commercial doesn't show up in the July 4th volume, I will be very disappointed.
Uh-oh. I hope it's not one of the clips I have lined up. We can watch it twice though.
On the road to Anthrop and have fun, everyone.
Thank you, Master Godai, for that visit from the Gyat Fairy, and safe travels to you, Mr. Two Scoops.
Hey, Boss Bacon. No clips for me tonight. I'm just going to be on a watch and comment only status this week. But here's a little contribution to the war effort.
Thank you.
A slow 5-1 Yuri does shows up for the chat.
Oh yeah, every time.
Hail the Baroness!
Spam. We all know the luncheon meat and how much it's loved in Hawaii and Korea. Once upon a time,
really?
the UK was even wilder over it.
Now
What?
say all
Is that true?
the Baroness!
Speaking of the UK back in the day. Here in the States, Tony the Tiger is a serial mascot. Over there, he was a star of action serials.
Now say all
Man, the
hail
Baroness is getting a workout.
I had 5 videos ready tonight. Had the money last week. However, I'm broke and around my birthday too. It's enough to make me
Crabby. I don't know why I cut off the last word there, though. Oh, sorry to hear that, Michael Russell. But hey, I mean, your birthday's coming up, okay? We're going to celebrate with the Baconeers. Dark 88 fueling up the thrust bus, getting it ready to drive.
All the gang love to eat there.
Eat their what? Eat their what? Wait, why did it cut off the last word? Eat their what? I don't know. But thank you guys. Holy shit. Massive support right out of the gate. And yeah, safe travels to you, Master Godai, a.k.a. Mr. Two Scoops. Have fun at your convention there. You know, stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? And then we've got Prince of the Abyss wanting to contribute. No clips, just doing a stealth check for Yuri. You know she fails every time, but I appreciate it, brother.
Cola. cola, cola cats, Coke.
Interesting. Okay, a little bit of a enigmatic description there. Thank you, Maverick Cat. Definitely did his homework this week. My goodness. And I think we shouted out blood work for the 10 big Bison Bucks. Thank you, Maverick Cat, rocking the Gyat with Baroness there. I mean, she's getting a workout here.
Seen Ronald McDonald do this.
Never seen Ronald McDonald do
Now
this.
say all hail the Baroness!
Bet the Baroness has a fuzzy hoo-hoo.
No. Blood work, no. Man, everybody
Now
run.
say
It's blood
all
work.
hail the Baroness!
The sad waifu.
My goodness, I hope you guys are hailing the Baroness, okay? Because she is demanding it tonight. Holy shit, getting a workout there.
And, of course, you can't do a cooking stream without this guy.
Definitely not. Thank you, Painting and Rambling. Appreciate it. Who was the stream boss, but Maverick Cat keeps the Baroness rocking back and forth there, rocking the yacht there. I better hold on for dear life. Hopefully everybody will
Where's
buckle up.
triplets?
Triplets.
Fever.
Works, every time.
Works every time. And unlike the pop-up there where Nicolas Cage, he loves to zook out over triplet fever and not work every time. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I guess he's off tonight. I don't know. Duo Maxwell, thank you.
Bang a gong, and we are on. And the secret ingredient of today's channel surfing is this.
Oh, interesting. We got a secret ingredient here. Yellow shirted kid is like, any day now, the content will start. Well, hey, man, I know you're familiar. I've seen you over at LP streams, and you know how his Friday streams go, the Media Friday. It's kind of the same thing, okay? So you know how it goes. You know how it goes. We're going to get into it. Don't you worry. But yeah, we are back with another channel surfing live stream, playing with our food tonight, sending in clips. You guys are apparently well prepared here. Well prepared. Sending in clips for stuff that might have been your favorite snack. Maybe it was a crazy food commercial or just a crazy food item. I've actually got a little bit of both. I've got some that I never tried. I was like, yeah, no thanks.
All hail the Baroness!
Anastasia is bricked up.
No, buckled up. All right, thank you, Bloodwork. But yeah, you know, some items I was not brave enough to try. Some I did, and then some are some classic favorites. You know, we'll have those in there too. Those will be the clips that I've got prepared for you for the first part of the show. And then the second part of the show, we're going to go through all these clips you guys are sending in. Sounds like it's going to be some crazy stuff. Taverns Pull, I hope I don't double up, especially because you're like, oh, the rent's due. This is my one super chat for the week. I hope I don't double up on the clip because I've got one that I also prepared because it's America Day on Friday, okay? It's America Day. And we're probably going to see the commercial in the lineup for Saturday morning. I say probably, you know we are. So we might end up seeing it twice tonight, but that's okay. It's so nice we can watch it twice, okay? I don't think anybody's going to complain if it's the one I'm thinking of. Maybe not. Hopefully we don't double up, but we'll see.
Hail the Baroness!
Start at 24, when you follow a recipe from a cartoon.
Oh, that'll be interesting. I didn't even think about that. I don't even think of it. That's a good one right there. Making recipes based on stuff that was in cartoons or whatever other shows that might have been. I've done that every now and then. I'm a big fan of Kamen Rider. I've mentioned it a few times here and there. And Kamen Rider Wizard, his favorite thing was to eat plain sugar donuts. And then there was this character that came along about halfway through the show. It was the secondary rider, Kamen Rider Beast. And he loved to put mayonnaise on everything. Although, to be specific, it's Japanese mayonnaise, which does taste a little different than American mayonnaise. And he put it on the donut. He put it on the sugar donut and was like, yeah, this is great. And so that was one thing I was brave enough to try. I was like, you know what, out of curiosity, because the actor, it looked like he actually ate it, unless they replaced the mayonnaise with like frosting or something. Otherwise, it looks like he actually ate it. And yeah, you know, he's an actor. Maybe he was just faking it, but it looked good.
Can't do a food challenge without a spicy Scooby snack.
Oh, yeah, we got to have Scooby snacks. Thank you, Loki Thorson. That's a stacked catgirl right there. Thank you so much, man. Big support, massive support right out of the gate from the Baconeers. This is awesome. But yeah, so that was one thing I actually did try. I went to an Asian supermarket, got me some Japanese mayonnaise. Then I got a plain sugar donut, put some on there. Surprisingly tasty. Okay. No joke. No lie. It was actually pretty good. So yeah, that's something I should have thought of that, some recipes from the shows. That's something that we could try. Definitely. Yeah, daring. Yeah, exactly. No Name. It was daring. I was worried. I was nervous, but it was actually pretty good. I ate the whole thing. All right, so let's get into it, guys. I know we're off to a crazy start already. You guys are sending in clips left and right, which is awesome. I really appreciate it, man. Massive support, and I'm glad that you guys understood the assignment. Okay, you did your homework like you do every week. Okay, but I was like wondering how you would react to this one because it's not the typical. It's not a focus on a specific genre or a specific decade like we've done in some of the past. It's more obscure. It's just like food stuff, but it's such an intrinsic part of the nostalgia. I figured that we'd have a lot of good stuff, and it looks like we do.
Gorilla, there's a what on this bus? Commercial for chocolate yogurt.
Chocolate yogurt, something about a gorilla. Holy shit. I don't know. Is that from Australia as well? But thank you, T-Bone. All right. Let me go ahead and say hi to the folks in the chat before we get too carried away because it's going crazy already. We're going off the rails in a BOOGA train. I can tell. This is just going to be a crazy live stream. But hey, I wouldn't have it any other way. All right. This is the best way to get through the week. Make it to the weekend, Friday, 4th of July, America Day. It's going to be awesome. I'm hyped. So let's say hi to the folks in the chat. You guys know what to do. Put that bacon in the sky. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Hopefully you're doing well, okay? We're halfway there, living on a prayer, getting through this week. It's 4th of July weekend, so hopefully you guys have a long weekend. I mean, it's on Friday. Let's hope your bosses gave you Friday off so you can have a long weekend because that would be based, all right? But look at all that bacon flying up into the sky. You're sending it up into orbit right now. Let's see who we got in here. I see DJ Craze. What's going on? We got in Zeru. Leave me alone, please, no. We got Tim Case. Prince of the Abyss. What's going on? We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy from Ganjizi. Vashizi.
Still in the field. Just saying hey to all the ninjas.
Yes, thank you so much, man. Visit from the Gyat Fairy just to say hey to you ninjas. What's going on? Let's see. We've got No Name, OVA. We've got Taverns Pole. Hail, brother. We got Daharka 88. What's going on, brother? Hail. We got Sane Adam. Hail, brother. All right. Jason Long. Hail, brother. All right, let's go. We got Philip Fabian, Sean Dodson. We got Storm Shield in here. Richard Hooper. Yellow shirted kid. What's going on, man? Good to see you. We got Michael Russum, who's got a birthday coming up, so don't worry, man. Save your birthday bucks, all right? Save your birthday bucks, man. We got Zahira Smith. Howdy. We got Demi Human Dave. What's going on? Lynch 85. Hail, brother. We got T-Bone Tony. T-Bone. What's up, T-Bone? We got Medieval Syphilis. Man, you should get that looked at, man. Might want to see a doctor. Let's see. We got Hunter Batista. Neo 007. What's going on? We got Beer Drinking Dwarf. Cheers, buddy. Yeah, nothing more American than bacon. That's right, yellow shirted kid. That is right. Oh, we got another visit from the Gyat Fairy from Alchemy. Let's go.
Have shared this before. But, well, mini skirt. Totally not subtle plug for a friend of the channel.
Oh, let's go. Tiny mini skirts. And are we talking about Burger Boy? That's a real American right there. Burger Boy. Let's go. Let's see who else we got in here. Warwicked 27. What's going on? Mavericat, who I think is the current stream boss. Let's see how long you can hold on to that. I think we've got a little battle on our hands here. Ricardo Vasquez is in here. What's up? We've got Astro Knight 282, Duo Maxwell. We got F Slayer 1290. My dude, what's up? Coco Artist, one of the guest artists on the channel here. Good to see you as well. We've got Goo. What's up, Goo? K Roberts is in here. What's going on? We've got Loki Thorson. Hell yeah, good to see you, man. Look at all those blue wrenches. Those are channel members over on Coffee. Help keeping the station in orbit. Really appreciate the support. We got Bloodwork in here for crying in the mud, Bobby. Everybody run. It's Bloodwork. We got Philip Fabian. We got Waste of Space, a.k.a. Cheetos, a.k.a. the #1 troll. Better not be live, boy. You can't stop me, troll. I'll go live if I feel like it. That's most definitely what's up. Hell yeah. We got Gunjeezy Fasheezy. We got, did I say Hunter Batista? Hopefully I did. We got Alchemy in here. We got Painting and Rambling, what's going on, who I believe was the stream boss before Maverick Hat took over, but you're only like $1 behind. So there's a battle, okay? There is a battle on our hands. Better keep your head on a swivel there, Maverick Hat. You might get dethroned. But before you do, let me go ahead and give you a proper shout out. Hail, all right? Hail the stream boss, Maverick Hat. Let's get those pizza rolls raining. Let's get the waifu swinging for Maverick Hat there. Thank
Any
you.
otaku baconeers hungry for some anime Iron Chef here?
Oh, whoa, okay, interesting. We might get some stuff from around the world. Well, I think we're getting that already with T-Bone from Australia, but some more stuff, even better. Let's go. And then Painting and Rambling with a visit from the Gyat Fairy.
Start at 105, just for Burger Boy.
Burger Boy, man, a real American hero, that Burger Boy. And I knew it, see? I knew it right there. Painting and Rambling just took over Stream Boss. I told you, Maverick Cat, you got to watch out. We got to watch out for that super kick or that dancing Gyat Fairy there. Gonna come in, take you right out, and it's already happened. So hail once again. Let's get some more pizza rolls raining. Let's get the waifu swinging one more time there for Painting and Rambling. Our new stream boss with 21 hit points on the health bar there. It's a close battle. It's actually a very close battle. Holy shit, man. Who knows? Who knows who's gonna take it over next, all right? So Wolfcat is here. What's going on? Just hopping to say you suck. Just kidding. Love your channel. Thank you, Wolfcat. Appreciate it. All right. Burger Boy versus Burger King.
Soft.
Burger Boy for the win.
Very moist. Very wet.
Deliver the chocolate yogurt to Z Spooky Warehouse, or your snake friend gets it.
Oh, hey, that sounds like a threat. What's going
Now
on?
say all hail the Baroness!
I swear to God, the stars tasted like childhood crack.
That must be some sort of sugary cereal. That's got to be like an extra sugary cereal, which that's basically, that is, you know, for kids, that's what sugar does. It just makes you all cracked out, you know? So all hail the Baroness, all hail the stream boss, Maverick Cat, resuming with that Baroness there, resuming his position as stream boss, man. It's going back and forth between Maverick Cat and Painting and Rambling. A true gladiatorial battle here. Gladiatorial combat going on. Let's go. Yeah, Linda Carter, man, the Wonder Woman there, not passing the stealth check tonight, okay? She actually failed the stealth check. Sometimes she's able to pass, which is really confusing because I would think she's even thicker than Yuri, and Yuri always fails. But Linda Carter, no, failing the stealth check tonight, as expected. All right, let's go. So yeah, we're going to get into it, guys. Like I said, first part of the show, I've got a few clips here, some stuff kind of like what I was talking about before, putting the Japanese mayonnaise on a plain sugar donut, weird combinations like that. Well, some of these fast food chains, I don't know, maybe they watched Kamen Rider too, and they got some of those same ideas. I didn't try most of this stuff. I did try one of them, though. We'll get to that. And then I've got a classic commercial, which actually spawned a not-so-classic toy line. Well, it's an old toy line, but it had like a, I don't know, a reboot? Is that the proper term for a toy? I know reboot's normally like a movie or a TV show. Can you reboot a toy line? I don't know. But yeah, we're going to check that out. That'll be the first part of the show. And then the second part, we're going to get into all the clips that you guys are sending in, all right?
Your food, ninjas. Never add Zook to any poultry recipes.
Well, I think you meant to say always add Zook. No, thank you, Alchemy. Appreciate that. Getting the Boglum dance in there, which, oh man, that's another thing. The Boglum, the guy in that pop-up right there doing that little dance, the little Boglum dance there, he's like infamous for his food hacks. I should have gotten one of his food hack videos ready for tonight. Although, I don't know, that might have been more of a punishment than something for you guys to enjoy. If you know, you know. I know there's a few people in here that are familiar with Cobra, and if you know his food hacks, yeah, they're actually pretty scary. That might have been more of a punishment than entertainment. So maybe it's a good thing I forgot to include any of those. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. Without any more hot dogging and grandstanding, let's get into it. This first one here, these aren't necessarily the oldest of commercials, you know. Usually with the nostalgia stuff, we like to, on Channel Surfing, we do those deep dives into nostalgia, and we like to go back a little bit further. But I didn't go back quite as far because these were more modern monstrosities, but they were still something that came to mind when I thought about this topic. And this first one here, I actually tried, okay? I actually tried this one, and when you see it, you might be familiar with what would result if you did eat this thing, and I can confirm it was true. It did happen. So let's check it out. Let's get it on screen here. You'll see what I'm talking about, and I'm wondering if anybody else ate one of these too.
This Halloween, things will get dark. With A1 flavor baked into the bun, things will get deliciously dark at Burger King. Try the all-new Halloween Whopper, dripping with A1 sauce, right now for a limited time.
The Halloween Whopper. I don't know. Do you guys remember this one? It was a very limited time, like extra limited, because I think they pulled it before it was even meant to be done because people were freaking the hell out. So if you notice, it's got the A1 sauce there. It's baked into the burger patty, and it was pretty good. It was pretty tasty. But the real star of the show here was that black bun. Look at that. Black as midnight, black as pitch, blacker than the foulest witch. Okay. And I don't know if it was the bun itself, if it was the A1 sauce, or if it was somehow a combination where all of these ingredients, it was just the right mixture, like a mad scientist cooking up in the lab, that just so happened to, when you were done, later on, there would be, another process, you eat, and then there's another process later, and it would turn it glowing green. And I don't mean just a little bit green, a little off green, like, it's just a little green. No, I'm talking like radioactive nuclear green. Okay. Like to the point where it was scaring people, and it actually made it into the news. There were news reports. I know it's a little bit of TMI. I'm trying to keep it as like polite as I can. Yeah. Ecto green. Exactly. Waste of space. Ecto green, like Slimer. Okay. It actually made it into the news. Like there were several news reports about this, that people who were eating it thought that they were going to die. They were going to the hospital because their business after done eating looked like it was the Incredible Hulk in their toilet. Yeah, gamma green. Exactly, Jason Long. It looked like the Incredible Hulk. Okay. It was like scaring people. And so I don't know if they did that on purpose. I don't know if it was just random, if it was the bun, if it was the A1 sauce, whatever it was. And I tried this because I was like, oh, that looks cool. I like Halloween. I think it's a fun time of year. I always like to play Halloween shows, movies, stuff like that. I used to get dressed up as a young bacon bit. I love Halloween. So I'm like, oh, the Halloween Whopper. Not even that big a fan necessarily of Burger King or fast food in general for that matter. But I was like, oh, I got to try it, And yeah, it was pretty tasty, but I can confirm the reports, the literal reports. Like I said, this made it into the news, okay? The literal reports are true, all right? It was gamma radiated ectoplasm green, okay? It was insane. It was insane. Now, luckily, because I had already seen the news reports and everybody was saying, yeah, those that did go to the hospital freaking out thinking that they were going to die or mutate or whatever, it was all just, it's just the food coloring. That's all it is. No alarm, calm down, take it easy, right? So I was like, okay, well, at least I don't need to freak out. But it was weird, man. It was weird. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. Like, no, it didn't upset my stomach or anything like that. It just resulted in the radioactive waste there. But yeah, so the Halloween Whopper, and again, not necessarily like the oldest thing. This was about 10 years ago or so. So not like super old school like we normally do with the deep dive into nostalgia, but I thought it was pretty funny. Just these items that they come up with, pretty bizarre. And this was really the only one that I was brave enough to try. And I learned my lesson. I was like, even though it tasted all right, it is kind of scary. They said not to panic, not to freak out, but it still was kind of scary seeing like the ectoplasm there, afterwards. So these next couple items that were weird items that fast food has introduced, and I'm sure other people have tried, I passed on these. You know, I was like, you know what? I did the Halloween Whopper. I'm good. I'm going to pass on these next couple ones here that I'm going to show you.
Aliens have stolen our chocolate yogurt. Yo gorilla, you're our only hope.
The gorilla fighting the aliens over yogurt? What's going on down there in Australia? But thank you, T-Bone. Appreciate that. Another visit from the Gyat Fairy. Yeah, I mean, exactly, Philip. It was Halloween. So yeah, if you're going to have ectoplasm reactions to something, you know, it's going to be on Halloween. I feel like they did it on purpose, to be honest. I think they knew what was going to happen, and they were like, yeah, this will be cool. It'll freak people out, give them the biggest jump scare of their life, you know? Screw going to the haunted house. Forget that. Forget going to a haunted house, watching scary movies. Just eat this burger and wait a few hours, and you'll get the scare of the season, okay? You're the most scared you've been all year. So, yeah, no, it was good, though. It was good. It was fun. But this was the last one I was willing to try. These next couple that I'm going to show you, I was like, yeah, no thanks. I think I learned my lesson from the Halloween Whopper. We're just going to pass on these. But I'm curious, did anybody else try the Halloween Whopper, or especially did anyone else try these next two? Because I don't even think, at least this one tasted good, because like the bun just tasted like a regular bun. They just put food coloring in it. And the A1 sauce in the burger patty was actually really good. Like it was pretty fucking tasty, okay? These next couple ones, they don't even look good though. So I'm wondering if anybody tried these next ones here. Let's see what you already the image. Wait, hold on. Let me get this on screen here. There we go.
Now it is time.
Oh man. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, chat. I'm a little rusty, okay? It's been a week or 2 weeks, I guess, since the last channel surfing. Here we go.
Hot donuts with Kentucky Fried Chicken. Sweet and savory, it's cooked to order. Get it in a basket or a sandwich. Only at KFC. It's finger licking good.
I doubt that. I'm pressing X to doubt. I don't know that it's finger licking good. They're using glazed donuts for the bun. Okay, so it's a chicken sandwich with glazed donuts as the bun. I don't know about that. I don't know about this one. Did anybody try this one? Yeah, you know, it was something like 1,100 calories. It was basically like your entire daily intake of calories in this one meal, especially if you got like fries and a soda, you know, you did the whole combo thing. Then yeah, you would get your entire, probably more than enough of your daily intake of calories just in this one thing. Alchemy's like, I hate it. I got to try one. Yeah, waste of space. Cobra would approve. Wasn't Cobra trying to do this same thing? Wasn't he getting like Big Macs from McDonald's and trying to put those little pull-apart donuts on them? And he got all upset because they stopped including the pull-apart donuts. I don't know. I think that this is just asking for clogged arteries. I like how part of the commercial shows this happening right here.
Get it in a basket or a sandwich.
Why is it got to explode out of there? Why is it got to pop up out of the top like that? I feel like that's some sort of symbolism, you know? We were just, I don't know. This doesn't, I'm not even trying to have this running theme here going from the Halloween Whopper to this, but I feel like that's symbolic. You know, the chicken bursting out of the top of that pile of donuts there. It's got to be symbolic of something. I don't know. But yeah, donuts, glazed donuts and chicken. Now, I understand the basket, maybe a little bit. I still am kind of like, I don't know. There's a lot of fried food right there. But at least they're separate. You know, it's like you got the chicken and your dessert. You know, your chicken's the main meal and then your dessert. But I would imagine most people went for the sandwich style one. Yeah, diabetes. That's right, Ricardo. It's diabetes. Okay, it's the KFC diabetes special. So yeah, I don't really know, but did anybody try this? Would anybody try this? I don't know. Wolfpack says, I didn't try that one. Sounds like a heart attack. Exactly. Tavern's Full says, it's enticing me. I'm not going to lie. He's getting enticed. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it would be easy enough to recreate, whereas the Halloween Whopper, that's gone. You know, you can't get those black buns. I would imagine you can't get those black buns anywhere else other than Burger King whenever they had them. And you could put A1 on your burger, but it's not infused into the patty like the commercial said. So I don't know how easy it would be to recreate the Halloween Whopper. However, this, you just got to go through the KFC, You just got to go through the Krispy Kreme and you're good to go. You know, you can make it yourself. You can recreate it. But would you even want to, though? Would you even want to? Beer drinking dwarf would try it? Yeah? Medieval syphilis would? We've got some brave baconeers here. We've got some brave baconeers, some daring baconeers here. Rusty says this is what avarice looks like. This is greed incarnate. Yeah? Well, hold on. It gets even worse, though. It gets even worse with this next one. So that was KFC. That first one was the Burger King Halloween Whopper. That was from KFC. Now we're going back to Burger King. We're actually going to... Burger King is... I don't know, man. They've got mad scientists working for them because they come up with the weirdest stuff. In fact, when I was going through kind of scrolling the memories in my mind as well as the internet looking for weird fast food items, Burger King came up a lot. Okay, so I don't really know what's going on over there. They've always had that weird mascot, the king. I like to picture him wearing a lab coat down in like some sort of mad scientist laboratory. And he's just cooking up all these weird fast food gimmick items like the Halloween Whopper and this next one here. And there was a whole bunch of others. I don't know. I had to like just pick out a few because we could have been here all night looking through these things. It was pretty crazy. But this next one is another where maybe it sounded good on paper. I don't know. Maybe some of you guys would be willing to try it. Maybe some of you did. But I looked at it. I was just like, yeah, no, that's asking for trouble. All right. Look, I know that we like cheese here on the Orbital station. We're fans of cheese, but this might be a little too much. And I don't know what's creepier, like, because, you know, the king, he already looks kind of creepy, but then they superimpose his head, and then Chester Cheetah's back there, and he's wearing the crown. He's ready to get on an airplane there. You can see Chester Cheetah's just ready. He's just ready to get on an airplane there wearing his Burger King crown. But yeah, they superimpose their heads here in this commercial. I guess it's like an old music video, and they're throwing the Cheetos around. They've got the mac and Cheetos. And if you're like, okay, so mac and Cheetos, is it just macaroni and cheese with a side of Cheetos? Oh, no. Oh, just wait for it. There you go. So it's actually fried cheese with mac and cheese inside the fried cheese. And the fried cheese has been battered and breaded with flaming hot Cheetos. Okay? So fried cheese or cheese sticks, whatever you want to call them, they're already kind of, you know, that's enough cheese. Like, that's enough, okay? But now we're putting mac and cheese inside, and we're breading it, we're battering it with flaming hot Cheetos. I don't know, man. I don't know which is worse, this or the donut sandwich from KFC. This is type 2, yeah. Imagine if you had both. Imagine if you went and you got the donut sandwich from KFC, and then you went next door to the BK and you were like, well, I need a side. I don't really just want regular French fries. I need a crazy side to go with the donut chicken sandwich. So how about some mac and Cheetos? How about some mac and Cheetos? And that way you can get your whole week's worth of calorie intake in one meal. You know, yeah, go full type 2 diabetes. We're just going to skip right over type 1 and we're going to go straight to type 2. How about that? Did anybody try this one? Would anyone try this one? Type 3, like in Deadpool. Yeah, we're going to discover a whole new type of diabetes. We got type 5 here. Okay, we've got type 5, a whole new type of diabetes.
Mac and Cheetos are back. Cheetos flavor on the outside, creamy mac and cheese on the inside.
Oh, no, it doesn't even really sound good. It doesn't even sound enticing.
It's some donkey, Zook Out, play like Michael Jordan.
Thank you, T-Bone. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it doesn't even really sound good, like creamy mac and cheese on the inside. Oh, no.
Predictable pun.
Thank you, Painting and Rambling. Appreciate it, man. Are you taking back over Stream Boss with that one? You are. I knew it would be a close battle there. Painting and Rambling has resumed Stream Boss with 26 hit points on the health bar there. Thank you so much, man. You and Maverick had going at it. Gladiatorial combat. Let's go. But yeah, so mac and Cheetos. Creamy mac and cheese on the inside, which is a sentence I don't think anyone should ever utter. And you've got the crispy Cheetos on the outside. Yeah, Yellow Shirted Kid says, I'm kind of glad I never eat fast food. Exactly, man. Exactly. Because if you were like a regular consumer of fast food, then I think that's what this is for, is like people who just get bored eating the same thing on the menu every day. And so they see this and they're like, oh, well, that's different. That's new. I think I'll give it a try. But when you never eat fast food, like myself and Yellow Shirted Kid here, then yeah, I would imagine that this just seems like absolute insanity. And you would never even think of trying it. Jason Long says mac and diabetes. Diabetes. It's not mac and Cheetos. It's mac and diabetes. There you go. Mr. Bug, what's going on, man? Says creamy should not be anywhere near a Cheeto.
Spain had Cookie Cat before Steven Universe ruined it.
Oh no, Steven Universe ruins everything. But yeah, no, Mr. Bug, that's actually a good point. Not only should creamy mac and cheese on the inside not be a sentence uttered by anyone, but creamy should not be anywhere near a Cheeto. They're supposed to be crispy, crunchy, you know, bursting with that crunch, that munch, as Cobra would say. And so, yeah, a creamy Cheeto, no thanks. No thanks, okay? So, yeah, I think it was enough. The Halloween Whopper, I was done with the gimmicky fast food after that. Never tried the donut chicken sandwich from KFC, and sure as hell, I stayed far away from these mac and Cheetos, mac and diabetes, as Jason Long said. So, yeah, no thanks, no thanks. All right, let's go back. Let's go back a little more old school now. You know, enough of these crazy concoctions from the fast food joints here. Let's go back to old school where we were literally playing with our food, or at least I was. I don't know about you guys, but I collected a bunch of these. I fucking loved them, okay? This was one of my favorites back when I was a young bacon bit. Literally got to play with my food here.
Yo, Burgundy, chew on this. You'll never cut the mustard, mean wiener.
Mean wiener, you'll never cut the mustard. Well, hey, at least he's only got mustard on there. You know, it's not like ketchup and mayonnaise and all these other crazy condiments that people are putting on. But yeah, you guys already know Food Fighters. Let's go.
Food fight!
Your history, Private Pizza. Pow! And your lunch. Combat curtain. Fire!
What's going on?
Joy's playing with this food again, Mom.
Food fighters!
Food Fighters, let's go. Hell yeah. This was a real toy line. This actually existed. I collected a bunch of these. In fact, just from this screen right here, I can point out the ones that I had, because I had the chicken leg over there on the far left, the pizza, Private Pizza. I had the hamburger. I had Mean Wiener, okay? I had the cookie, the fries, and the stack of pancakes there in the back, because, you know, the waifus go whack for the stack. And I even had this egg carton tank, too. I actually had the egg carton tank as well, with the ketchup bottle cannon on top. There was a bunch of other things. I know there were other vehicles. This was like the first wave, and they had like a couple of waves. These things were around longer than they ever deserved to be. But I didn't get them all, but I did have a good bit, especially from this first wave here. Tough Cookie, whatever his name was. I don't remember all their names. I only know Mean Wiener because they mentioned that in Private Pizza. They mentioned that in the commercial. Otherwise, I don't really remember their names. It might be fun to go back and look, because they had the classic like Ninja Turtle style packaging where they had a little bio on the back. You know, you could cut it out. They were meant to be like collectible cards. You could cut it out, and they would tell you a little backstory, little history on each character. I'm sure they're really funny. I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Maybe I could look them up one day. But yeah, this was my favorite, or one of my favorite action figure lines at the time, because I collected a bunch of action figures. I had like some Batman stuff. Of course, I had the Ninja Turtles, but I love these Food Fighters. I don't know what it was. I just thought they were hilarious. So Food Fighters was a lot of fun, and they actually spawned a reboot line, okay? And this is why I'm like, is reboot the right name? I don't know, because it's normally for like TV shows and movies when they do a reboot. But they rebooted Food Fighters And I'm wondering if you guys are aware of these, because this was, again, a newer thing, but something that you might have seen around recently. I actually managed to collect a couple of these myself, because when I saw them, I knew instantly. I'm like, hey, that's a spiritual successor to the Food Fighters. I'm talking about the Grocery Gang. Let's go.
It's the Grocery Gang. Shopping? It's gone right. The Gross Gang that live in a store. Chip packets are where they hide. Open up, what will you find? For $1.50 you can collect. How many groceries can you get?
Oh, it's Burger Boy. Well, they got Burger Boy. Hold on, I got to make sure I collect this one. That actually looks just like his little avatar there on YouTube, the burger with the googly eyes. Yeah, it's Burger Boy. I didn't know they made an action figure out of him. Holy shit.
Booga, booga, booga!
This koala goes with the flow.
Thank you, T-Bone.
Happy Mansions with furry skin. Stacks of grossness everywhere. Can you find a super rare?
Faked beans? What? What are faked beans?
Pickled fisherman more. In the Grocery Gang at the Empty Mart store. Grocery Gang figures and playsets, each sold separately.
So yeah, these were like the little ones. Now I know that they did make, they're not in this commercial here, but I know that they did make the big action figures like the original Food Fighters. So not that these were like that big, they were like about the size of a Ninja Turtle. What was that, like 3-4 inch scale, whatever that was at the time. That's what these figures here, and they had the little posable arms and legs. This commercial just shows little tiny ones that I guess are meant to be collectibles, because there's 150. You got to catch them all. They're like Pokemon, except it's rotten food. I don't know. But I know that they did have the bigger figures as well. I wish I could find a commercial of those. I actually looked and I couldn't find, but I know that they did, because I had one. I had like, I think it was a banana or the donut. I don't know. And the only difference than them just being a straight up reboot of Food Fighters is they were made to look rotten. So you can see the spelling here, gross, like Grocery Gang, because gross out humor was a thing for a while, even though I thought that was more late 90s, and this is from like the 2010s. But apparently gross out humor made a comeback. And so all the food here, the little food figures, are all meant to look like they've been discarded, like they're half eaten, or they're moldy, they're rotten, whatever it may be. And the original Food Fighters were more appetizing. I don't know if that's the word. The original Food Fighters looked fresher. You know, they looked like the food was still in good condition. But yeah, I don't know. I thought the Grocery Gang was pretty cool. I wonder if anybody even heard of these. I don't know if anybody's even heard of these before. But yeah, that was, I don't know, just a little stroll down my own personal memory lane there, because I was a big fan of that back in the day. And then last but certainly not least, okay, we've got to celebrate America Day. One last food commercial here. We'll, I know it's been a little queasy, you know, a little cringe-inducing with some of these food concoctions here, the weird stuff from KFC and Burger King. Even the Food Fighters and the Grocery Gang aren't necessarily that appealing. So let's cleanse the palate, as it were, the visual palate, with something all American all the way around to celebrate the 4th of July, the all-American burger. Let's go.
What's more American than a cheeseburger? This cheeseburger, loaded with a hot dog and potato chips.
All right, so we have another crazy concoction here, although this one doesn't look nearly as bad as the mac and Cheetos or the diabetes type 2 instant donut sandwich from KFC. This is just a bunch of stuff you would normally eat together anyway, but just separately. But it's like we're just speeding up the process. We're putting it all in one bun. Because, you know, if you went to a grill out, you know, like a cookout, there'd be burgers, there'd be hot dogs, there'd be potato chips, and normally you would have one of each on your plate. Well, this is one of each under the same bun. Doesn't actually look that bad. Doesn't actually look that bad.
Chips in the hands of all-American model Samantha Hoops.
Okay, now it's looking a little better, though.
In a hot tub.
Now it's looking a lot better. All right, America, I'm going to stand up and salute. Where are the Eagles flying over? I need some fireworks. All right, this is the most American thing ever. Let's go.
In a pickup truck, driven by an American bull rider, on an aircraft carrier, under the gaze of Lady Liberty, as she admires the most American thick burger with a...
Let's all admire that thick burger, all right? Because that is extra thick, okay? So let's all admire that thick burger there for just a bit there. Hell yeah. It's the, hell yeah, brother. Let's go. Let's go. I don't know. I didn't see an eagle. There might have been one in the background. We can put eagles in the chat, but this is pretty much the most American thing I think I've ever seen. All right. You got a hot blonde waifu with the American flag bikini holding a thick burger. She's thick. The burger's thick. There's hot dogs and potato chips on that burger there. There's fireworks in the background. She's sitting on top of an aircraft carrier. Hell yeah. That's the most American thing you could ever want. All right. So I had to include this one, even though it's not necessarily the oldest commercial. Again, we're not going quite as far into the deep dive of nostalgia like we normally do, but I know that you guys are fine with this exception because it's July 4th on Friday. We got to celebrate America Day. Let's go.
Split hot dog and kettle-cooked potato chips on a fresh-baked bun. New at Carl's Jr.
Of course, it's Carl's Jr. It's always Carl's Jr. You know, they're the ones who did a lot of these type of commercials. And in fact, if you go back to the last time that we had a food-related theme, it was one of the earliest channel surfing, although I focused more on crossovers, you know, like celebrities shilling the food product, or maybe the food product being based on some other franchise like the Ninja Turtle Crunch-a-Bunga Munchies or the Turtle Pies. And we had a couple of these Carl Jr. commercials in there just for the hell of it. So if you want to see more of those, you can go back and watch that one, or maybe some of you will send them in. I don't know. Maybe you already have. I'm not sure. But if you'd like to, if you want to know, just search up Carl's Jr. commercials, supermodel, something, you know, put something in there and you'll find a whole bevy of these commercials where they had hot chicks selling their food. And I don't know. I can't think of a better marketing strategy. You know what I mean? I can't think of a better marketing strategy than that. Let's go. All right, so those are the clips that I had for you tonight here. Let's get into the second part of the show and check out what you guys have been sending in. We got all sorts of stuff here. It's going to be crazy, I'm sure. Let me go down. Let's see how long. We've got more than a page. We've got about a page and a half here, so that's a good amount. Starting off with Painting and Rambling, says, food, then I guess he's back again. Less destruction this time, but lurking and a little J-Law. All right, let's go. We got some lore in this one. Let's see what you got.
Behold a sad bride who can't cook.
Booga booga booga!
Dragons want their cocoa cereal, almost like a Sat morning cartoon song.
Let's go. Thank you, T-Bone. Sorry, this commercial is just off to a great start here. The sad wife who can't cook. Just like a woman. I look at her, she's like, oh, I'm useless.
Warning. Warning. This anime will give you food orgasms. Do not watch this on an empty stomach.
Thank you, Duo Maxwell. Appreciate the warning there. I think I know which one you're talking about, though. So it's about the equivalent of a Carl's Jr. commercial. So good stuff. Thank you, man. All right. So, yeah, we've got the sad bride here. She can't cook. She's absolutely useless.
Behold a sad bride who can't cook.
I can't even boil water.
Can't even boil water. Oh, man, she's highly regarded. Holy shit.
Behold a dragon who lurketh in the pantry.
Lurk, lurk.
Hey, it's a lurking dragon.
The Choy Dragon, my lady, with Choy chow mein. Crisp and good as the takeout kind, because it's quick cooked in dragon fire.
I'm gonna teach you how to boil water, bitch. Dude, this guy is like terrifying, you know? He comes in, I'm just lurking and a licking and a lifting. And then he's like smashed half the kitchen. Did you see all that debris when he walked in? And he slams the can down on the counter. Get ready to learn how to boil water, bitch. Let's go. We got a visit from the Gyat Fairy from Medieval Syphilis.
Why I always choose forks at Chinese restaurants.
Can't use those damn sticks. What are you out there plowing the field with a couple of pool cues?
For a 6-minute supper, just heat and serve.
It looks like he's going to kill her with that. He's like, I'm going to bash your face in. I like how he's just wrecking the joint, too.
For a 6-minute supper, just heat and serve.
Gonna bash your face in.
La Choy Chow Mein.
You better learn how to make this.
Full of crunchy bean sprouts, celery and onions, imported bamboo shoots and water chestnuts, sweet red peppers and mushrooms.
This chow mein is delicious.
I won't have to kill you tonight, honey.
Thank you, dear.
Wait! I forgot the La Choy noodle.
Just a friend, dear.
La Choy.
Oh, they're going to be arguing over that. Who is that dragon? Why was he in our house while I'm away?
Choy Chow Mein. 5 different kinds.
The dragon doesn't kill her, then the husband's going to.
Always crisp. Quick cooked in dragon fire.
I also banged your wife. Holy shit, man. I love the little Choy Dragon. We've seen some of those commercials on here before. There's quite a few of them. And he's always, it's like before the Kool-Aid Man was bursting through walls, the little Choy Dragon was just wrecking the place. He was coming in, knocking shit over, destroying the entire canned goods aisle at the grocery store in one commercial. He's just wrecking the kitchen, wrecking marriages. He's a home wrecker too. So yeah, man, the Choy Dragon, dude, he's crazy. Thank you, Painting and Rambling, for that one. Next up, we got one from T-Bone, the first of a few, actually. This one says, the deluxe version of a very classic burger, classic Aussie fave from Down Under, back in the 90s. All right, let's see what you got. Okay, I was just about to crack a joke about how, like, calm down. It's just a fast food burger. Let's not try to be so sophisticated with the highfalutin music and everything. They kind of beat me to the punch right there.
New McFeast Deluxe. It's a bit saucy.
Saucy. I don't know what sauce is that though. Is that their secret sauce? That always made me a little nervous. Okay. When I heard about like the Big Mac, oh, what comes on it? Well, it's got the extra bun, the extra patties, and the secret sauce. Well, why is it secret? Why can't I know what's in the sauce? All right. I like to know what I'm eating. Anything that's a secret, it's just no thank you. All right. Why has it got to be secret sauce? I'm assuming that's what that was. Who knows? Because all they say here is that the burger's saucy. Well, yeah, but that could be anything. Maverick Cat, you know the secret sauce? It's probably just like ketchup and mustard mixed together.
Jack in the Box takes critics personal about burgers.
Oh, I know that one. Hell yeah, they do. Hell yeah, they do. Thank you, K. Roberts. Hell yeah. But yeah, T-Bone, saucy burger indeed. But I don't know, man. Secret sauce. It always makes me nervous. I would imagine it's just like ketchup and mustard mixed together. Maybe a little vinegar in there. Probably nothing crazy, but it's just, why you got to keep secrets from me? I'm trying to eat here, and you want to keep secrets from me? I don't think so. But thank you, T-Bone. Next up from Maverick Cat says, sending this for Daryl Walick. All right, we got a little dedication here. Orange juice, milk, both are eaten at breakfast, but the Danish cut out the middleman by taking both at once. That does not sound good at all. I was saying, when this super chat first came in, I got a little distracted because a lot of super chats were coming in. But orange juice is a dangerous drink during breakfast because you got to have a clean palate. If you drink it after certain foods, it's going to taste funky. And especially if you just brushed your teeth and then you try drinking orange juice, you're in for a nightmare. Has anybody ever done that? Anybody ever, you wake up, you got to brush your teeth, then you get called down for breakfast and you drink the orange juice while the toothpaste flavor is still there? Not a happy time. Not a happy time at all. Tavern Spool says never. Maverick Cat says yes. Richard Hooper says orange juice after scope. Oh, I bet that's even worse. Oh, man. Been there before, beer drinking dwarf? Yeah. Oh, not a good time. It's like touching a hot stove. You only do it once and you learn your lesson. It's that bad.
Even tentacles want some cocoa.
What this cocoa, whatever this is, this chocolate yogurt or cocoa, whatever you got, It's like the whole galaxy is after. I can't wait till we get these commercials, T-Bone, because I'm curious. There's like gorillas and koalas, aliens and tentacles and everything coming after it, man. It's got to be some weird shit. But thank you. Or maybe it's good. I don't know. Probably some Australian yogurt thing. All right, so Maverick Cat, let's see what the Danish have cooked up here.
If you're looking for trouble,
oh no!
You
oh
came
no!
to the right place. If you're looking for trouble, just look right in my face. I was born standing up.
No! 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 No!
Frisk energi, så kys ko. My daddy was so green and I'm a jet because I'm Kawi, frisk energi.
There's like everything wrong with this commercial. Orange juice, milk, some weird Jessica Rabbit furry thing, but it's a cow. Ah, Cowie. I guess that's the name. I don't know. Frisk Energy. That's what it's called. Cowie Frisk Energy. You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, the Danish. What have you done? What have you done? Danish, no! Oh my goodness. Medieval Syphilis is like thumbs down to the cat girl, but thumbs up to the cowgirl. Holy shit. Medieval Syphilis, no! Are you Danish? This is like multiple layers of nightmare fuel, man. Holy shit. Let's watch it again.
If you're looking for trouble, you came to the right place. If you're looking for trouble, just look right in my face. I was born standing up and talking back.
Why is this like metal utters? Why everything is so wrong? But somehow so right.
Frisk energi, så kys ko. My daddy was so green and I'm a jet because I'm Kawi, frisk energi.
Oh, and it squeezed. I just noticed that on the replay there. It's oh no. They squeezed the pack there, created jiggle physics. What is going on? Yeah, it's a little too stacked. I don't know. Stacked with nightmare fuel there, man. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right. The Danish are on another level. Next up from Tavern's Pool says, can only do this one. Stupid rent. But I had to show the bacon ears this one. If this commercial doesn't show up in the 4th of July Saturday morning mix, well then I'm not doing my job.
Hey, ladies. Enjoying the film? Of course not. Because this is our movie! And Dr. Pepper 10 is our soda. It's only 10 manly calories, but with all 23 flavors of Dr. Pepper. It's what guys want, like this. Catchphrase.
Catchphrase! Let's go. We had a whole channel surfing dedicated to catchphrases. I'm surprised this one didn't make it in there.
You can keep the romantic comedies and lady drinks. We're good. Dr. Pepper 10, it's not for women!
Oh man, we used to be a proper country, okay, where you could actually just have that as your tagline for the product. It's not for women. All right, it's for men. Damn, that was okay. Yeah, that one's definitely going. It's not the one I thought you were gonna actually send in. The one I played with the girl on the aircraft carrier rather, eating the burger. Definitely not the same one. It's going in the Saturday morning lineup for sure. Catchphrase. Bass. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. It's not for women. Let's fucking go. Good one, Tavern's Full. Good one, man. You guys are on fire already. Lots of good stuff already. A little bit scary with that one from Maverick, but that's okay. It was funny. Painting and Rambling is up next and says, be safe this Friday. Of course. You don't want to lose any appendages there in the fireworks. Oh, what is it? We got a PSA? Oh, it's for barbecue. Okay, so it's still food related.
As the weather warms up, a lot of us will be firing up the grill. It's important to remember to keep these safety points in mind. Make sure your propane grill is free of any possible
Propane. What the hell, Bobby?
Leaks. To check for leaks, turn on the gas supply, then spray soapy water on the connecting hose. If you see bubbles, you've got a leak and need to get that repaired before grilling. Clean your grill and remove any built-up grease that could flare up during cooking. Keep your grill a safe distance from any structures or overhangs. Never leave your grill unattended. After grilling, make sure the spent charcoal is completely cooled before removing it from the pit. Dump the charcoal and ash into a metal container with a tight-fitting lid, not a paper or plastic trash bag. And finally, make sure all parts of your grill are cool to the touch before storing it indoors. The Columbia Fire Department.
Now, I'm only seeing a bunch of veggies on this grill. What the hell is going on here? Why isn't that included in the PSA? Don't grill a bunch of veggies. That's gay. Where's the meat? Where's the beef?
Wants you to have a safe grilling season.
I thought maybe there was going to be like a punchline or something, but no, that was just an actual PSA. Like, don't burn your face off and die while you're grilling. No meat on that grill though. That's the true crime. I don't care about charcoal in the metal bin or anything like that. Where's the beef? But thank you, Painting and Rambling, and do be safe this Friday. Hell yeah. Master Godai. Oh, no link. Just wanted to say have fun. Thank you, Master Godai. He also says in the chat, suffer, women, suffer. That's right. They don't get any of that 10-calorie Dr. Pepper. It's not for women. It's only for guys. But you know what? A real man would just drink regular Dr. Pepper. Okay? We don't even need that 10-calorie shit. Let's go. Prince of the Abyss, no clips. Just wanted to support with a stealth check from Yuri. Thank you. So we got another couple from Mavericat here coming up. I wonder if they're going to be as scary as that cow waifu there. Spam. We all know the luncheon meat and how much it's loved in Hawaii and Korea. I actually did not know that Hawaii and Korea in particular were big fans of Spam. Once upon a time, the UK was even wilder over it. Now that I was familiar with the UK being at one point fans of Spam. I don't know that anybody is still a fan of Spam. I guess Hawaii and Korea are. I don't know. But let's see what this commercial is all about here.
Ship'ems, it's Top of the Pots with Betsy Hammy.
I'm specially selected.
Okay, I'm starting to notice a running theme here in Maverick. At first the cow and now a pig. I'm starting to notice a running theme here with Mavericat selections. She's a little short stack too.
Yes, so trim as can be. I'm often inspected, never neglected, and on bread, I'm perfect for tea.
Chicken Legs and Co.
Oh no! Oh, why has the chicken got ass? Why do these chickens have ass though? Hold on. Look at what is going on here. This is a commercial. This aired on TV. I mean, like, I was going to comment on the tiny mini skirt on the pig there, but, you know, I figured, hey, we could all see the tiny mini skirt. But why do these chickens have ass? What is this a commercial for again? Salmon and shrimp paste? Oh, that makes sense. A little short stack pig and a tiny mini skirt. These weird chickens with ass. It's for salmon and shrimp paste, of course. Should have known. How silly of me.
Sam and the Shrimps.
Gotta be good to be a Ship'ems bread. Gotta be meaty and fresh. Gotta be quick to be a Ship'ems base, cause Ship'ems won't settle for less.
And at number 1, the Beef Guys.
Beef paste. So are these just various meat pastes? Is that what this is? This company, Ship'ems? They just make various meat paste?
Lean on me. That's what Ship'ems agree. They go ask for less, but that wouldn't be fair. So it's 90%. Lean
Rusty Heckler says the British will eat anything, I guess.
on me. 90%. Lean on me.
Ship'ems.
They enjoy their meat paste apparently. So you got beef paste, chicken paste, salmon and shrimp paste, and ham spread. Now that has a whole new connotation when you ham spread, when she looks like this. Phrasing, all right? Phrasing, British people. You knew what you were doing. Talking about the ham spread when you put this short stack with the tiny mini skirt on there. Yeah, they knew what they were doing. Damn, the British are crazy. British are crazy, man. Food shortages. This led to massive food shortages. Have I ever seen English cuisine? I mean, I've seen some of it. Like, I used to watch Chef Ramsay back in the day just because it was funny. But every now and then there'd be some weird stuff in there, you know, the shepherd's pie or whatever. Didn't look the most appetizing, but didn't know they had a whole ham spread over here. But thank you, Maverick Cat. We got another one back to back. Speaking of the UK, oh good, we're staying in the UK. Back in the day, here in the States, Tony the Tiger is a cereal mascot, but over there, he was the star of action cereals, and that's spelled with an S. So it's not like the breakfast cereal is action cereal. These are action cereal shows that I guess were starring Tony the Tiger. I don't know. We're about to find out, though. Watch it be a tiger waifu.
Drat. It's useless without the secret formula.
He needs the secret sauce.
Boy, these Frosties are going really fast. They're great.
First class, Tony. Tickets, please.
It's Tiger Man! Help!
Yikes! Only Kellogg's Frosties have the secret formula that makes them
great. Tiger Man needs more training. They're great.
Frosties just doesn't have the same ring to it. Frosties instead of Frostiflakes. So he was more of like an action hero. You know what he reminds me of in this is Sugar Bear. Remember the can't get enough of that golden crisp? You remember Sugar Bear? And every single one of his commercials, he just beat the ever-loving shit out of whoever was trying to steal his cereal. There were like little bees, and he used them as darts. There were some sharks. He was like chilling in the ocean, eating his Sugar Crisp on like a little floaty or whatever. And some sharks came up, and he beat the shit out of the sharks. There was, I think, a snake at one point. I don't know, like whatever other various animals that would come and try to eat his Sugar Crisp or Golden Crisp, he would beat the ever-loving hell out of them.
Decided to find what random green apple Zook ads are out there. This is what I found.
Oh, so we're actually going to see the green apple Zook. Let's go. Thank you, T-Bone Tony. But yeah, so Tony the Tiger was kind of channeling his Sugar Bear. Going after his Golden Crisp there. Tony the Tiger and Tiger Man. Yeah, Tiger Man. So thank you, Maverick Cat, for those. I'm sure everybody is very grateful for the ham spread and the cow. The frisky cow. Is that what it was called? Frisky Energy, something like that? The frisky cow and the ham spread. Michael Russell up next said, I had 5 videos, but only had the money last week, but now you're broke and it's around your birthday. Well, that's okay, man. Save your birthday bucks. It's enough to make you crabby. I understand, man, but I appreciate the super chat here. Let's see what you got for the clip tonight.
Next time your jaws are aching for a really great seafood dinner, where would you rather be?
I'd really rather be at Sea Galley. Now, isn't that a good idea? Try our platter. Sea Galley. It's got snapper and scallop. It's got shrimp, salad bar too.
I'll have a side of the shark, too.
Sea Galley.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, if you're that hungry, just eat the shark. Or it's before it eats you. $7.95. Wow. Imagine, like, is that for the buffet? Is that what they said this was? Was this a buffet?
Our platter. Sea Galley. It's got snapper and scallop. It's got shrimp, salad bar too.
I'll have a side of the shark, too.
Sea Galley.
Okay, so it's a salad bar. So you get the plate here, which has a bunch of stuff on it, the fish, the shrimp, whatever other little sides are on there, and then access to the salad bar, all for $7.95. You might get like one burger these days at a fast food joint. You know, now I don't know the quality of Sea Galley because I've never even heard of Sea Galley. I think the closest proximity to this that I had around me was a Sizzler. I don't know if that's the same thing or not, but I'm just going to take a wild guess and say that it was Sizzler in my area. But I would imagine that it's at least slightly better quality food, fast food, or better quality than fast food. Sorry, a little tongue-tied there. And you get the salad bar and everything, which, you know, that's kind of like a buffet, even though it's just salad, but still you can go get as much as you want. And nowadays, $7.95 is like just the burger. It doesn't even cover the whole combo or anything. And that's at a fast food joint, man. That's crazy. That's one of the things that always like baffles me seeing these old commercials is some of the prices. And even though I've, you know, been around for some of these, maybe some are before my time, but I've been around for some of these and do remember the prices being that low. But it's just weird. It always surprises me that how much they've risen, and we've kind of just gotten used to it. It's unfortunate. But thank you, Michael Russum, for that one. Save your birthday bucks and go to Sea Galley, all right? Go get yourself some shrimp at the Sea Galley. Next up is from Daharka88, and it says, all the gang love to eat there. Well, where is it? What is it? Let's find out. Is it the Sea Galley?
Hey man, now that everything's taken care of, can you drop me off at Freckle Bitches? I'm jonesing for a fun bag.
Johnny, you said you'd take me out to dinner.
And here we are.
At Freckle Bitches?
Where else would we go?
Pero primero vamos a golpear a Freckle Bitches. Cool, I'm buying.
Get right to the point.
Hey yo, can you speed this shit up? I want to go to Freckle Bitches.
Hey man, now that...
Well, you know, there could be worse. At least it's not the ham spread. At least it's not beef paste. All right? Maybe you shouldn't complain about Freckle Bitches. Was that from Saints Row? It looked like GTA, but I don't think that was GTA. That must have been Saints Row. Yeah, Saints Row. One Card Pony says, I paid $8 for a double cheeseburger today. See, that's crazy. Maverick is up next. Thank you to Harker for that one, by the way. Maverick is up next and says, cola, 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 cats, Coke. Well, before that was a little mysterious, but now based on the other ones, I'm guessing that we're about to get some sort of cat waifu in this one, just like we got the cow and the pig in the last ones. Let's find out here. We're all about to find out together. English.
Descubre la tarjeta marcada y canjeada por tu álbum.
El Thunder, El Thunder, El Thunder, ho!
Thundercats. Canjea de inmediato tu tarjeta marcada por un sobre con láminas Thundercats.
¿Láminas? Para el álbum.
Completa tu álbum y gana grandes premios.
Lynch says Los Felinos Cosmicos. Is that what they were called? What is thunder in Spanish? I need to know what thunder in Spanish was. Telemundo Guatos. I don't know what's happening, St. Adam. I couldn't understand any of it, okay? I couldn't understand any of it. But apparently the Thundercats did some sort of promotion with Coke and Sprite and Fanta in south of the border, and you could collect stickers from the show. That's what it looked like. It looked like they were making some sort of sticker book. Deport this commercial. Holy shit, chat is cracking me up. El Snarf. Holy shit. You guys are hilarious. Tureno, I can't even pronounce. I'm not even going to try. But thank you, though. All right, thank you, Maverick Cat. I don't know where you're finding this stuff, man. This is crazy. Next up is from Medieval Syphilis, says, never seen Ronald McDonald do this. Uh-oh. Maybe there's a reason. Maybe there's a reason, but let's see what it is.
Hey, you got groceries?
Yeah, I thought we'd eat at home. Save some money.
$200? That's not saving. At my place, I'm bringing back the bonus jack. 2 patties, melting cheese, and my secret sauce.
See, now that's a deal. That's a deal. $3.99 for all that. That's what we're talking. And $200 for groceries. It's not even, I don't know if they were trying to make that sound like an exaggeration to be funny, but that's like a normal grocery bill these days. It's pretty insane. Like, you better not have the Choy Dragon hiding in here. If I open this cabinet and the Choy Dragon pops out, there's going to be problems, bitch.
It's not saving. At my place, I'm bringing back the bonus jack. 2 patties, melting cheese, and my secret sauce plus fries.
Okay, work on the... Why is it your secret sauce? Can it not just be and secret sauce? Why does it have to be my secret sauce?
Classic Aussie meat pie from the 1960s.
Thank you, T-Bone. Man, all these Aussie... I like getting these commercials from around the world. That's actually pretty cool because that's stuff that we're most likely to have never seen. But yeah, now it would be like $23.99. Exactly, Jason Long. Yeah, I don't get it, man. Why he's got to say my secret sauce? He's like, I'm going to give you my secret sauce unless I find the Choy Dragon hiding in here.
And a drink for only $3.99.
I get it. You can eat a lot cheaper at your place than you can at home. But do you have this?
Oh, hey. Now, wait a minute. Did you see that face, though? That face that biting the lower lip there. Strawberries and whipped cream. Wooga, wooga, booga, booga. Little post-wrangle activities there.
I have dessert.
What about this?
Oh.
Oh, whoa, buddy. All right, that escalated rather quickly. I thought maybe I was just joking around a little bit because she did give a little bit of a look there with the strawberries and whipped cream. And so I'm like, all right, well, maybe, no, whoa, buddy. That escalated rather quickly. She's like, don't worry. That's for the dragon. That's for the Choy Dragon. That collar is for the dragon.
Oh.
Jack, that's for Max.
Oh. Oh man, Jack in the Box had some funny commercials though. I've played a few of these on Saturday morning lineups, not this particular one, but the one where he's got the knockoff Spice Girls. They're obviously meant to look like the Spice Girls. They're like dressed like them, they're dancing like them and stuff. And Jack himself there, he's like disappointed with the marketing manager, like, is this what you blew all of our money on, like the budget to promote our food with just like the girls dancing around? It's like, yeah, they're gonna love it. It was pretty good. Crispy spicy chicken girls, exactly, Richard Hooper. Yeah, Jack in the Box commercials. Yeah, a lot of the commercials used to be great. Like when you look at most of these old commercials are better than modern shows. Even entire movies, modern movies can't even hold up to some of these old commercials. So thank you, Medieval Syphilis. That was pretty funny. Duo Maxwell is up next and says, now bang a gong and we are on. And the secret ingredient of today's channel surfing is this. Are we going to finally find out what's in the secret sauce?
Nearly a decade ago, a man's fantasy became reality in a form never seen before. Kitchen Stadium, a giant cooking arena. The motivation for spending
where you cook to the death.
His fortune to create Kitchen Stadium was to encounter new original cuisines, which could be called true artistic creations.
And to slaughter the losers for being inferior chefs.
To realize his dream, he started choosing the top chefs of various styles of cooking. And he named his men the Iron Chefs, the invincible men of culinary skills.
They are invincible. And anyone who dares deliver a substandard dish will bring shame upon their family and be subsequently ended.
Iron Chef Japanese is Rokusaburo Michiba. Chef French is Hiroyuki Sakai.
Well, he's Japanese too, though.
Iron Chef Chinese is Chen Kenichi.
I don't know. Okay, maybe he's Chinese. Chin sounds like a Chinese name, but Kenichi sounds like a Japanese name. But the first two guys were Japanese. For Iron Chef France. You're not fooling anybody.
And Masahiko Kobe is Iron Chef Italian.
He's also, wait a minute, he's not Italian.
Kitchen Stadium.
I like how he does have the most outrageous outfit, though.
Is the arena where Iron Chefs await the challenges of master chefs from all over the world. Both the Iron Chef and Challenger have 1 hour to tackle the theme ingredient of the day.
The loser is put to death.
Using all their senses, skills, creativity, they're to prepare artistic dishes never tasted before. And if ever a challenger
we are filled with shame
wins over the Iron Chef, he or she will gain the people's ovation and fame forever.
And get to live another day.
Every battle, reputations are on the...
I like how they don't replace the Iron Chef. They're like, if they defeat the Iron Chef, we'll just clap for him. They're not going to replace the Iron Chef, though.
Line in Kitchen Stadium, where...
Yeah, the losers are turned into Soylent Green.
Master chefs pit their artistic creations against each other. What inspiration will today's challenger bring? And how will the Iron Chef fight back? The heat will be on!
Oh, man, classic. Iron Chef. Is that show even still around? I don't think it's still around. I remember it. It was popular for a while. But thank you, Duo Maxwell. Good stuff, man. All right, let's refresh the list here. All right, here we go. Next up is from Mavericat. It says the sad waifu. Uh-oh. Is she sad because she can't even boil water? Is it going to be the same one? It is the same one.
Sad bride who can't cook.
I can't even boil water.
Behold a dragon who lurketh in the pantry.
He lurketh into your soul.
Lurk.
Hey, it's a lurking dragon.
I do like that little squeak, though. That was pretty funny.
Hey, it's a lurking dragon.
The Choy Dragon, my lady, with Choy chow mein. Crisp and good as a takeout kind, because it's quick cooked in dragon fire. For a 6-minute supper, just heat and serve.
Choy chow.
Holy shit. Good stuff. Good stuff. I don't want to replay the whole thing since we already watched it, but I love that. I love that Choy Dragon. He's hilarious. Always lurking. He's always lurking. All right. Let's see. Let me refresh one more time. Make sure we don't skip over anybody. We might be going on to the next page here. All right. We're all caught up. Good. All right. On to the next page. Let's go. Painting and Rambling is up next, and it says, and of course, you can't do a cooking stream without this guy. Spicy spices. Mort. Yeah.
Din visker, behov med svid i huskeborn, the spicy spicy chili juice. Dear Lord, the spicy spicy.
The species spicy. Just a pinch. Just a pinch. Needs more pepper sauce. Oh! Whoa, that's an extra species spicy. Oh, let's go. Now we're talking. Hell yeah. That's a Cobra food hack right there. Just empty the whole damn bottle in. That's some good stuff right there. That's the good stuff. Bort. Hell yeah, love the Swedish Chef. Thank you, Painting and Rambling, for that one. Yeah, he's the real Iron Chef. That's right. The Swedish Chef from the Muppets, he's the real Iron Chef. All right, Alchemy is up next, and it says, works every time. Let's see what you got here.
Billy D. Williams talks about having a good time.
When it comes to having a good time, I've got it down to a science.
Lando
If you get yourself
Calrissian?
in the right clothes, then you get Cult 45.
Shit! They got Lando Calrissian hacking that Colt 45 and shit.
Make sure you got enough for you and that someone special. And then you get yourself to a good time place. The rest is easy.
The dynamite taste of Colt 45.
Hello, hello, hello.
It's almost like too easy, you know? The jokes just write themselves. Yeah, they got Lando. They got Lando in there. Shilling that Colt 45. Even dressed up in a tuxedo, you know, we're going out to the opera, but we still drinking that Colt 45. All right, what's good? What's good? I got that Colt 45. Let's go. Thank you, Alchemy. Yeah, works every time. That's right. All right, Daharka88 is up next. Says, Painting and Rambling says Colt 45 is the shaft of beer. Daharka88 says, when you follow a recipe from a show, okay, start at 24. All right, let me get that queued up.
Hey, nice moves, Ronnie Ann. Let me guess.
Wait, no, let me pause it. Okay, hold on. All right, start at 24.
10!
Oh, it's Megas. Let's go. Can you do a Philly cheesesteak wrapped in bacon and fried from Megas XLR? Holy shit, I hope he does.
Philly cheesesteak, wrapped in bacon, and deep fry it.
Okay, that actually looked really good. That looks really freaking good. Let's go. Yeah, Coop approved right there. That's a man's meal. That's a man's meal right there. All that beef, that cheese, that bacon, deep fried. Let's go. That actually looks really, that was like making me hungry. Who digs deep fried cheesesteaks? All right, we do. Let's go. Thank you to Harka88. I think I know what I'm having for dinner later. Loki Thorson's up next. Says, can't do a food challenge without a spicy Scooby snack. Did they make spicy? Didn't they actually make Scooby snacks that were like, you know, for people, not for dogs? Didn't they make those as like a snack? Or am I thinking of something else? I don't know. I guess we're about to find out. Chicks dig giant cheesesteaks. Hell yeah, you guys are like singing along in the chat. That's great.
With its all-you-can-eat meal. And there's nobody I'd rather gorge myself with than you, Scooby-Doo.
My best friend.
You're my best friend, buddy. You're beautiful like a beautiful...
Wasn't this guy in Hackers? Wasn't he like the weird guy in Hackers?
piece of pizza. Zoinks! Them peppers is like hot. Wimp. Oh, you think you can handle it? Why don't you put your mouth where your mouth is?
What peppers? Oh no, hot peppers. I don't know. That looked like a W for a second. I wish it would say what kind they are, like ghost peppers or something, you know, so you'd actually know how spicy. Because these just might be like red peppers or like chili peppers. I mean, I used to eat jalapenos, like fresh jalapenos, like pickled jalapenos are pretty hot. And you know, they come in the jar sliced up, and I would eat those like chips. But I would get the fresh jalapenos, which are even spicier. And I would get those like chopped up and diced up and put them on a sandwich or a burrito or something. I love spicy stuff.
Okay.
Whoa. He's gonna regret that later.
Scooby-Doo, you feeling okay?
Oh, just like the Swedish Chef. He's doing the Swedish Chef. Bort.
Oh no!
Water actually makes it worse. It doesn't help. You need to drink milk or eat bread. Or just, yeah, knock yourself unconscious. That might be the best course of action. Yeah, you need milk. Or like biting into bread helps too. But water doesn't really do much at all. And in some cases can even make it feel worse.
Here you go, dude.
Oh! That spicy ketchup?
Like how that tastes, man.
Delicious.
Well, garçon, let's get 2 more.
What is this restaurant that just has entire jars of hot peppers lying around?
On the count of 3. 1,
2, 3.
Oh. Oh man, classic. I kind of forgot that the live action Scooby-Doo movies were a thing. They're pretty janky. That's some janky CGI. But it was before they started making live action remakes of everything. It was kind of its own creature back then. But thank you, Loki Thorson. Good stuff. Yeah, fire in the hole. T-Bone. We got another one from T-Bone. I think this is where the weird stuff starts here with this chocolate yogurt that the entire galaxy is fighting over, because it says a gorilla. There's a what on this bus? A commercial for chocolate yogurt. Wait, the gorilla is saying there's a what on this bus? Or do they call the gorilla something else? Because there's a ninja on this bus. Holy shit, it's already janky. Look at this claymation. I fucking love it.
There's a bomb on this bus!
Yum. This gorilla is a menace.
You gotta keep this thing above 50 or it's gonna blow! Barry! Just listen to me, Barry!
Barry, no! Yo, that guy's dead. Holy shit. He's fucking dead. Look! Holy shit, Barry, no! This gorilla's a menace.
I'll get back to you, Barry.
Hey, I've got to steer this thing too.
On my lunch!
Crikey.
Chocolate chips. May I?
Out of the way! Get out of the way!
Hey, Gov, got 2 bob?
Whoa. He's just killing people left and right.
Hey, buddy, is that vanilla? You mind if I have a bit? Hey, wasn't a bomb meant to
And they all died. Holy shit, I was not expecting that.
Wasn't a bomb meant to
What is the body count in this commercial, man? Just this one commercial has a body count higher than some Friday the 13th movies. Holy, I know it's a rip on Speed, the movie Speed, with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. But what's crazy is that I would imagine it's called Yogo Gorilla Mix. So I would imagine that this is like for kids, you know, like something they, you know, like a snack pack, you know, they put in their lunch when they go to school. I don't know many kids that saw Speed back in the day. Pretty sure that movie was rated R, but they just killed everyone in the end. This is, yeah, full Zook start to finish. I actually love it. This is like the greatest commercial ever. And Dennis Hopper, yeah. Look at this explosion. What was the budget on this?
Wow, what a blast! It's like new Go-Go Gorilla Mix. Seriously rough stuff.
Seriously rough stuff. Eat it 60 miles an hour. If you eat it any slower, you'd fucking explode. You'd die. Holy shit. I hope we're getting more of those. Thank you, T-Bone. Man, they're crazy down under in Australia, man. Holy shit. Let's see. We got another one from Alchemy here. It says, I have shared this before, but, well, miniskirt. Totally not subtle plug for a friend of the channel. Let's go. Miniskirts and Burger Boy? I mean, that's what I assume this is. I don't know. We're about to find out, though. Oh, it is. It is. Wait, is that who I think it is? Booger Boy! Booger Boy! That's Salma Hayek, by the way. This is Salma Hayek in a tiny miniskirt hawking the Booger Boy. Booger Boy. Holy shit, that song's going to be stuck in my head forever. So yeah, this is from 1988, Salma Hayek in a Booger Boy commercial, because this was a real restaurant down in Mexico. They had a place called Burger Boy. I don't know if that's where Burger Boy got his name from. I need to ask him if that's like the official lore or just a coincidence. But yeah, Salma Hayek in a tiny miniskirt talking about Booger Boy. Oh, you gotta love it. You gotta love it. Thank you, Alchemy. Good stuff right there, man. Painting and Rambling is up next, and it says, just for Burger Boy. Oh, back to back. We got back-to-back Burger Boy shout-outs. Let's go. Start at 105. Okay, let me get it queued up here. Oh, I thought this was going to be another Booger Boy commercial, but this is something else. This is like a clip from something. Just for Burger Boy.
This big oaf got mayonnaise and relish all over me. I mean, who puts mayonnaise on a hot dog?
Double hugging, double bumpin'.
And to think I got in trouble for just fighting with my sister.
Oh, let's go. Double bumping right there. Double bumping. I kind of forgot about that. For a second, I thought that was in the clip. I'm like, what is this song in the clip? I forgot about that new super chat pop up with the double humping, double bump, double bumping. Let's go. But who puts mayonnaise on a hot dog? She's about to start a flame war here in the chat, because I know some people do, some people don't. It's a crime to some. It's a delicacy to others. She looks kind of confused though. So yeah, this is a clip from King of Queens, just talking about who puts mayo on a hot dog. And if you guys are wondering, like, where did this whole thing get started and what's the connection to Burger Boy? A few weeks back, we actually had Burger Boy as a guest on Channel Surfing, and that was one of the more heated topics that we discussed there, was if you put mayonnaise on a hot dog, what is the true acceptable topping for hot dogs? And we were talking about mustard, chili, onions, so on and so forth. Ketchup was deemed right out, like no ketchup. You can't be putting ketchup on a hot dog. But then mayonnaise was actually a little little bit of a contentious one because some people were for it, some people were against it. I've actually tried it before, not too bad. Sort of like the Japanese mayo on a sugar donut, not too bad, right? Regular American mayo on a hot dog, also not too bad. But I will have to side with the chili and mustard. Those are my go-to toppings. Maybe a little bit of cheese and onions if I'm feeling adventurous. But yeah, chili and mustard really should be the go-to. Leia R is kind of a waifu, says Alchemy. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Thank you, Painting and Rambling. Next up is from Duo Maxwell, and it says, are any otaku baconeers hungry for some anime Iron Chef? Uh-oh. I think I know what this is. This is that one later on. Somebody sent a super chat, which I think is maybe a different clip, but I think is from the same anime. Said, do not watch while you're hungry. Just going to make things worse. Oh no, maybe this is something else. This isn't what I was thinking of at all. Oh, this is one of those AMV things. We're not going to be able to watch the whole thing, but we'll watch a little bit of it here.
Let's give it up, live it up, baby.
I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, this is like homemade, some like fan-made thing. I have no idea what's going on. I don't know the song. I don't know any of these anime these clips are from. I'm going to be kind of useless on this one. It sounds like the guy who did Gangnam Style. Am I correct on that one? Sounds like the Gangnam Style. Sounds like that guy, just with like a song that wasn't anywhere near as popular. Well, I did know that one. That was Space Dandy. Yeah, isn't that, there's like Dragon Ball characters mixed in with some of that. It's like, this is weird. Was that Roshi? Was Roshi in there too? That Vegeta, that's the most relatable right here. This is me trying to cook anything. This is me when I try to cook anything. That's relatable right there. Yeah, I have like that expression on my face the whole time. It's like a life or death situation. Even like a bowl of cereal. Even just trying to make a bowl of cereal. Holy shit. Yeah, we can only do about a minute of that because I don't know if like the music is probably copyrighted. I'm sure all those shows are too. But yeah, funny stuff though. Thank you, Duo Maxwell. T-Bone Tony's up next with another one. It says, deliver the chocolate yogurt to the spooky warehouse or your snake friend gets it. Holy shit. I can only imagine how janky this is going to be in all the best ways possible, though. I'm actually looking forward to it. Let's see what you got. Can I boil water? Imputi is like, but can you boil water? Yeah, I can at least boil the water.
Telephone, Mr. Gorilla, Mr. Yo, Gorilla. Yo. Want to see your scaly pal again?
Hans Doberman. Long time no bark.
Bring the Yogo to the spooky warehouse.
Let me talk to the snake. I'll be back.
Barry! Please just listen to me, Barry!
Oh no, not Barry again. And he's taking his car.
I'll get Biggie, Barry.
You bet, Barry.
Smooth exit.
Oh, it's Bumblebee. What's Bumblebee doing here?
Oh, tell me, Sven, what is it that we are casting this evening?
Yum.
Oh, don't drink it or yogurt and drive. Don't yogurt and drive here. Bumblebee, no!
Airbags. Marvelous.
This spooky warehouse.
So, yo gorilla, did you bring the yogo?
Yeah, a whole Congo pack. It was delicious.
What?
He got a high off his own supply. Now the deal's off.
Okay, so I ate the whole Congo pack. But I've got you this. Yeah, boy, fetch!
Oops.
Another giant explosion and another death. Not as high as a body count as the bus commercial, but it's still kind of surprising how many characters die off in each one of these commercials. I mean, that guy is super dead.
Thank me later.
What does that mean?
Thank me later.
Look at the face. Yeah, thank me later. Look at this face. Who is this snake? Who is that snake to you, gorilla?
Chocolate. Not bad.
Oh, your gorilla. You're so seriously smooth.
Wow. That's one smooth gorilla. Holy shit. Yeah, that's some janky claymation, but it's fucking awesome. Who said I could watch a whole series of this? Impu-T, you would watch a whole freaking series? Yeah. It seems like there's multiple commercials. I mean, I'm just assuming based on what T-Bone has sent in. I think that's not going to be the last we see. Oh!
Double hugging.
Let's go.
Double bum. Double bumpin'.
Double
Been
bumpin'.
listening at work. On break I decided to dive into the Australian WTF hole.
Uh-oh. Daryl Waylick, no! There's no coming back! There's no coming back from there, Daryl, no! But thank you, though. Appreciate the super chat. Double bumpin'. That's going to be stuck in my head. I don't care. I like that song. All right, so that was another one from T-Bone. Thank you. Next up is from Mavericat, and it says, I swear the stars tasted like childhood crack. I mean, they were probably just extra sugary, but let's see what this is.
The Berry Bears Fruit Snacks presents...
Look, a shooting star. Up, and away.
Hey, Bobby!
Wait, let's tell it.
He's zooking out on the star. It's like a Kirby warp star.
And into the berry bear bushes. But what happened? I see stars.
So do we.
Sparkly shooting star fruit snacks. They're heavenly.
A new pouch of...
This is vaguely familiar. I think I remember having these with like, did they glow in the dark?
Sparkly stars, now in the Berry Bears Fruit Snacks.
Or no, I'm thinking of the shark gummies that had the great white shark. I don't know if the gummy itself glowed in the dark or they just had like little shark toy things that came in there that glowed in the dark. But these seem vaguely familiar too, man. I feel it's like memory unlocked. The Berry Bears, the Bernstein Bears. I don't even know anymore. I've confused myself. But thank you, Mavericat. Next up is from Alchemy. It says, fight your food, ninjas. Never add Zook to any poultry recipes.
Jambalaya! Crawdaddy! Po' boy! Gumbo! God damn it!
He's turned into a blackened Cajun chicken.
Oh, shit! No! What's going on?
Hey, Denny! What? You just won the contest. What contest? The wet t-shirt contest, motherfucker!
So that's from a movie called Poultrygeist? Shit, that's from Poultrygeist and shit, you know what I'm saying?
And finally, Let's have some condiments with something classy, fancy, and sophisticated that Mom introduced me to.
Oh, thank you, Duo Maxwell. That sounds like that'll be a good ending to the show there. Poultrygeist. Yeah. Turned into a blackened Cajun chicken. Shit. Next up is from T-Bone Tony. T-Bone says, aliens have stolen our chocolate yogurt. Yo, gorilla, you're our only hope. Gotta save the galaxy and shit. Let's go.
One chocolate yogurt hanging on the wall. One.
You guys want that movie on the watch party list? Richard is in the chat saying, hey, put that on the list. We need to see that one in OVTV. It is better than Thanksgiving. I've actually seen both movies, One Card Pony. Thanksgiving is much jankier. That's the one with the talking turkey puppet that gets it on. I gotta think of the best way to put this. He gets it on with one of the girls there, and he's like, "You just got stuffed." It was pretty bad. They were trying to do one-liners and didn't really work out. But Poultrygeist is a lot funnier. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Poultrygeist is a trauma film. It's in the same vein of movies as like Toxic Crusader or Toxic Crusader? That was the cartoon, right? Toxic Avenger. I think the Toxic Avenger was the movies. The Crusader was the cartoon. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a trauma film. So that should let you know just exactly how insane it gets if that clip wasn't already an indication for you.
Chocolate yogurt hanging on the wall, and if one chocolate yogurt should act.
Now wait, they're starting to use CGI in here. They got a budget all of a sudden on these commercials. I kind of enjoyed the janky claymation. These alien bastards keep stealing my yogurt.
Accidentally float up into the sky.
Put that yogurt in the sky.
Yo,
There's a yogurt shortage, a worldwide yogurt shortage.
Have got to help us, Yo Gorilla. We're down to our last tub of Yogo.
Oh, he just spilled it all over. Why does the rhino kind of look like Bill Clinton and this tiger wife thing look like Monica Lewinsky? And she's wearing the blue dress and it's got the stains on it. They're yogurt stains this time, but it's the blue dress. That's right, St. Adam, you got it right. It's the blue dress and it's stained. It's stained with the yogurt. Oh, shit. No, I know she wasn't Clinton's wife. That was the whole scandal. Depends on what your definition of is. Barry, no!
I'll get back to you, Barry.
Get back to you, Barry. At least he wasn't in the car that time.
We have to get in here to get the world back its yogurt. Some superior race. Hey, Space Oddity, give us all a yogurt back.
No way. Banana breath.
That poor snake.
I want to thank you, Yo Gorilla.
It's still got the stains on it. Oh, there's still yogurt. That dress is a mess.
For bringing back all our Yogo.
Actually, there's not as much as we thought.
He ate it all again. It looks like the snake helped too this time. That must be some good yogurt, man. That's got to be some good yogurt. Do they still make that stuff down under? T-Bone. Hey, T-Bone. Do they still make that? I'm going to have to get like an international shipment. I got to try this yogurt out. Painting and Rambling is up next, and it just says predictable pun. Whoa.
This is the chief. Right, got it.
Bacon ears. I have no words at all. This does not make me want this.
I told you, Daryl, be careful going down that Aussie WTF rabbit hole. I told you down under they do things differently down there. You gotta be careful, mate. Oh, Daryl, no. All right, but thank you. Thank you for that visit from the chief there. Predictable pun from Painting and Rambling. Almost lost my space there. Thank you. Got a little distracted there. Thank you so much. All right, let's check it out, what the predictable pun is. Hey, it's our boy. He's back. Bort, bort, bort. He's wrecking the kitchen like the Choy Dragon. That's some of that Gorilla Yogo chocolate pudding right there.
Yum 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 with the chocolate. It's very good chocolate. Oh no, the moose. Moose moose. The moose. And good. The chocolate or the moose.
Oh no.
Wait a minute. It's enough. Stop hurting.
Moose abuse. Don't put the chocolate on the moose. That's moose abuse. And it's a waste of good Yogo chocolate pudding, man. You see what that gorilla goes through to get that? Don't waste it. Thank you, Painting and Rambling. That was, as soon as he said chocolate mousse, it's like, yeah, predictable pun for sure. But a classic nonetheless. T-Bone has got another one for us. Holy shit. Eat some Zook Out. Play like Michael Jordan. Dunkaroos? I wonder if Dunkaroos were like a competitor to that Yogo gorilla stuff. Or maybe they exist in the same universe. Maybe the Yogo gorilla is going to team up with the Dunkaroo kangaroo. A little Joey. All right, let's see what you got here. We are starting off back with the janky claymation once again. Back before they had a budget. That's good to see.
Your typical kangaroo has one pocket. Yep, just one. Whereas Uncle Toby's Dunkaroos has three. To make a Dunkaroo, take a small roof-shaped biscuit, dunk it in this ace chock hazelnut dip, then dunk it in these excellent muesli crumbles.
He's zooking out, man. He's zooking out hardcore. You know this is definitely from Australia, though, because he called the cookies biscuits.
Uncle Toby's Dunkaroos, the great Duncan stick. Hop into them.
Uncle Toby? Australian made, Australian owned. I wonder if Dunkaroos really are an original Australian thing that we just adopted over here. Or if it's just a coincidence. And maybe the Australian Dunkaroos aren't the same, even though they are literally the same. But thank you, T-Bone Tony. Next up is from Mavericat. It says, Spain had Cookie Cat before Steven Universe ruined it. Well, I don't know what Cookie Cat is, but I know that Steven Universe ruins everything it comes into proximity with. So let's find out.
Ahí está la señal. No necesita. Thunder! Thundercats!
It's more of the Thundercats. Ho! Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that is janky. Oh, that is janky.
Prueben el sabor de la galleta que va más allá de lo evidente.
¡Galletas Thundercats!
Sí, las galletas del augurio con el poder de los Thundercats y todo el sabor de Fénix.
¡Ricas! ¡Crocantes! ¡Y llenas de energía!
Busca la señal de Fénix en las nuevas galletas Thundercats, la galleta del augurio.
I don't know. I have no idea what it's about. Cookies? Candy? Something? I don't know. You eat it, you turn into some janky version of the Thundercats. I have no fucking clue. Yeah, deport this commercial too. Deport that commercial as well. Holy shit. Thank you, Mavericat. Been finding stuff from all over the world here tonight. Some jankier than others, but all nightmare fuel. So we appreciate it. Next up, we got another one from T-Bone. It says, this koala goes with the flow. As long as it's more janky claymation.
I'm just mad about caramel. It's acting in beads of gum leaves. Oh, I'm a smoother kind of koala. And all of my friends, they agree. They call me Caramello. Koala. They call me Caramello. Koala. Smooth, flowing caramel covered in delicious Cadbury Dairy Milk chocolate. I go with the flow.
Those actually look pretty good. I like caramel stuff, so I bet those are good. Smooth koala. Let's go. Thank you, T-Bone. Let's see. Next up is I almost lost my spot. There we go. Duo Maxwell. This one is the one that says, warning, this anime is all about food. Do not watch this on an empty stomach. I don't know if it's going to be the one I'm thinking of or not. Now, which part of my is there a timestamp? This is a long clip. Is there like a timestamp where I should go? Are these just a bunch of intros and stuff? I don't know what I can even play from this. From Crunchyroll's own YouTube channel too, so you know they're gonna hit this one. We'll play like a little bit of it. We'll play a little bit of it, but I know they're gonna come after this one. I might have to mute it though. Not just for copyright, but just for the sake of our ears. Is this just Iron Chef the anime? Yeah, mute. Mute. I think it's Iron Chef the anime. That guy had a chainsaw. Wait a minute. I don't remember chainsaws being a typical cooking utensil. She doesn't even know how to boil water. Okay, so I think this is the one I'm thinking of because this short-haired blonde chick right here looks familiar. Isn't she the one from America? I think she's the one from America. And then this is the one that doesn't even know how to boil water. Hey, we saw clips of that in that other video that was sent in earlier. They do draw the food. It's kind of crazy. Like all the attention to detail went into the food. It's kind of crazy how detailed that is. Makes me wonder how they do that. Do they take like a photo of the food and CGI over it? I don't know. That's crazy. Food Wars is what that's from. Food Wars. But yeah, I had to mute the song just to make sure because that was Crunchyroll's channel and I know they're like real protective of their stuff. But thank you, Duo Maxwell. Next up from T-Bone, we got one more here. It says dragons want their cocoa cereal. Almost like a Saturday morning cartoon song. Oh, does this one have a catchy jingle? Catchy jingle to it? Let me make sure it's
We're trapped by hungry dragons in a land that time
Thunder! Thunder! Thundercats!
Swam across the ocean and the jank is following me. Orbital Bacon, save me.
Oh no! The jank has you now. There's no coming back. There's no coming back, Daryl. I warned you, man. I'm wondering what you found now, man. This must be some crazy stuff. Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the big dono, too. Who's stream boss right now? Hold on. I got to check. Daryl Waylick, I had a feeling he was double bumping. And then with that Thundercats one right there, Daryl Waylick has actually become stream boss. So all hail. Let's get some pizza rolls raining. Let's get that waifu swinging. There she goes. Kitty's after her too. Get her, Kitty. Let's go. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate the support tonight, guys. Hell yeah.
Desperate for some chocolate. Come on, give us all you got.
Oh, wait, that's Coco Monkey. I know that one. Yeah, this little guy right here. So we've got this cereal in the States as well, and they had some commercials. I've played some commercials in Saturday morning lineups. He has a pretty catchy jingle. I'm trying to remember the lyrics. I know it's like da 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 da. Like he has like a pretty catchy jingle.
That's all you got.
I picked up a giant spoon and sent a frantic sign.
He sounds very different here.
Cocoa Pops would be here soon, I hope they'd be in time. The Cocoa Pops were raining down the cliff, then split apart. The milk had turned to chocolate and our breakfast now could start. Kellogg's Cocoa Pops, puffed rice,
Yeah, like he sings, he's like, everybody wants my Cocoa Krispies.
natural cocoa, 5 vitamins and iron. They're parts of your complete breakfast.
Just like a chocolate milkshake, only crunchy.
That was zooked out though. Milk waterfall, the buzzards are there. It's just the whole setting is just weird. They're on like some volcanic landscape, Chinese dragons, buzzards. They're going after the monkey cereal. That was just all around zook. All right, Medieval Syphilis is up next and says why I always choose forks at a Chinese restaurant. Have you ever tried eating rice with chopsticks? It's a nightmare.
Back to present ancient Chinese pantomime, just for fun of it, Jello tonight. Back to present small...
Oh, it's a commercial so old it's in black and white, you know it's going to be based.
Small Chinese type baby.
Oh, look at that little Chinese baby.
And small Chinese type baby, waiting for dessert. Chinese mother bling baby, Jello, famous Western delicacy. Poor Chinese baby. He unable to tell if this Jello is strawberry, raspberry, jelly, orange, lemon, lime, apple, black raspberry, black jelly, or grape.
Grape? Oh, he can't, poor little Chinese baby can't tell if it's grape. He actually said grape.
Orange, lemon, lime.
Orange?
Apple, black raspberry, black jelly, or grape.
Grape. Grape with an L, Impu.
Jello come in all 10 flavors. Poor Chinese baby. But Chinese mother bling baby, great Western invention. Spoon. Spoon was invented for eating Jello. Baby find this is grape Jello.
Oh, it is grape. Oh, it is grape Jello. Oh, very nice.
Deep, dark, delicious new flavor. Chinese baby very happy. So end ancient Chinese pantomime. Is pretty good commercial, no?
Jello. Oh, Jello, please. I want some Jello, please. Holy shit, man. You can't beat these classic commercials. Oh, Chinese baby loved the Jello. He had grape flavor. It was grape. Yeah, grape Jello. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Medieval Syphilis, man. What a classic. All right, K. Roberts is up next. Jack in the Box takes critics personal about burgers. Man, I'm getting canceled for sure.
That's it. That's his house. Mr. Brad Haley?
Relax. Did I win something?
My sources tell me you've been calling Jack in the Box junk in the box.
So?
I take these things personally, Brad.
Get lost.
Sure. Just try my food, apologize, and I'll go.
Beat it, clown!
Listen, punk! I've spent millions of dollars improving my kitchens to make our best burgers ever!
You're psycho!
Oh yeah! Whoop 'em good, Jack!
Wrangled. You gonna apologize.
Brad, you get to try my best burger ever, and all I want is your honest opinion.
Tasty!
Really? You're not just saying that because I'm kneeling on your spine?
No, I shouldn't.
I can't breathe!
Just your food, man. I'm sorry, Jack.
Well, I'm sorry about the grass stains.
Really?
No. Oh, what a classic commercial, man. Yeah, I love the Jack in the Box ads. Those are great. Thank you, Kate Roberts. T-Bone is up next, says even the tentacles want this cocoa yogurt. I'm assuming it's yogurt. It just says cocoa. I don't know. Yeah, that was, I don't know, man. That guy, you know, he was able to not only breathe, but eat a burger while having his back kneeled on. Something's a little fishy there. Better not question the narrative.
Out in the stormy ocean, you can't get to the shops, so you
Burger lives matter. Spaceman monster, hell yeah.
monster craving for me crunchier Cocoa
Oh, it is Cocoa Pops. Cocoa Krispies. That's what they were, Cocoa Krispies here.
Pops. My Kellogg's Cocoa
Speaking of fishy, though.
Pops pack a bigger chocolate crunch. The taste is so gigantic that they're taken through to lunch.
Is that Master Kraken? I'm gonna have to ask him if Cocoa Krispies are his favorite.
To lunch. The monster grabs some bowls as I put out Cocoa Pops. The crunchy chocolate milkshake taste filled into the top. Cocoa Pops, puffed rice, natural cocoa, 5 vitamins and iron. Part of your complete breakfast.
Just like a chocolate milkshake, only crunchy.
Everybody loves my Cocoa Krispies. Well, they're Cocoa Pops, I guess, down in Australia. It's still Kellogg's, though. It's all Kellogg. I think that's why they called them Cocoa Krispies. They were basically just chocolate Rice Krispies. But thank you, T-Bone. We got back-to-back. Actually, a triple header here from T-Bone. So next one, it says, decided to find what random Green Apple Zook ads are out there, and this is what I found. Always wondered, because I've heard you mention Green Apple Zook quite a few times. I've always wondered what it was. So I guess we're finally going to find out here.
Man.
All right, we're off to a good start. We're off to a good start here, okay? I still have no idea what Green Apple Zook is. I'm still waiting to find out, but we're off to a good start.
شو بدي خبرك؟ كل شقفة تاكل العقل، كله واو واو يعني النسوان شو بدي خبرك كانت on fire.
He's speaking English? That's not English.
والعانة يمين شمال.
That's not English. I don't understand.
كيف ما تطلع بنات عم تطلع فيه.
This is why this commercial's like stacked and packed with waifus though. What is going on? Sounds Turkish, is it? I don't know. Like he kind of looks Turkish. I don't know what language that is, but I can't really tell where these women are from. I don't know if they're Turkish though. St. Adam's like, I don't hear any talking at all. Somebody was talking? What?
فيه يعني عضلاتي بدعوا طلع البخار على راسي خرفان جنون جيب بدي اشلح فرجيه شوية ابز.
That's what you get.
كدشت
بس خارج
مع اكس اكس ال فودكا جرين ابل كل خبرية والا طعمتها.
Made in Germany. I don't think this commercial was made in Germany. I have no idea, but okay, so this is what Green Apple Zook is then? Is this XXL vodka drink? I'm assuming. You'll have to enlighten me here, T-Bone. Made in Germany, though. Okay. There were a few good points about that then. It was Deutsch. It would be better with just the Caribbean Queen song. Yeah. All right, so we've got our third one here from T-Bone, our triple header. It says classic Aussie meat pie from the 1960s. Oh boy. A meat pie. Crikey. Going back down under here for this one.
Oh, what a lovely pie, me boys are 4 and 25. A lovely tasty pastry in a 4 and 25. Lots of lovely tender meats, the finest you can buy. Oh, what a lovely pie, me boys are 4 and 25.
4 and 25 and Cornish pasties, the rich golden pastry. Hoi! Hoi! Don't
Oi!
forget 4 and 20. Hoi!
Oi!
Oh, what a lovely pie, me boys are 4 and 25. Hoi!
Oi! 4 and 20 pies. Let's go. That is a classic commercial. Never forget what they took from you. All right, let me refresh the list. I think we're getting near the end. Let's see what we've got left here. Oh, I missed one. I missed one from, or did I? Oh no, that was the Chinese, that was the Jello one. Okay, never mind. So this one is from Medieval Syphilis and says, and to think I got in trouble for just fighting with my sister. All right. See what we got here.
I must have the wrong house.
Sister? Oh, I missed you so much. They waited up all night for you, you know.
It's a long way from West Africa. Oh, coffee.
He's here.
I brought you something from far away.
Really? Oh.
What are you doing?
You're my present this year.
The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
See? I smelled it. He's back.
Ryan, you have to leave.
What? What are you guys talking about? We know what's going on here. We know you're trying to each other.
What? Whoa. Okay, that took a turn. That took a fucking turn. What the hell?
No. Oh, please. Brothers and sisters don't look at each other like that.
He sent you to West Africa for a reason, Ryan, to separate you and your sister.
You're crazy! Oh, yeah? What's this?
He's my present this year.
Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? All right, I thought this was a real commercial at first. Apparently, this is like some sort of comedy sketch. Fucking crazy.
Okay.
Oh my God!
I'm your son, and I'm in love with your daughter.
Oh, Ryan, what is in that box?
What's in the box, Ryan?
It's mine.
Give it. Unbelievable.
Holy shit.
Emily, I love that we have so much in
This is fucking crazy, man. Fucking crazy. All right, thank you, Medieval Syphilis, for that nightmare fuel. We had a lot of nightmare fuel tonight. Kind of unexpected for a food theme. But yeah, what's in the box? We don't want to know. Thank you, though. Daryl Waylick is up next and says, so I've been listening at work, and on break I decided to dive into the Australian WTF rabbit hole there. Gone down under to get zooked out. All right, let's see what you got, what you found.
Hit me.
Hit me.
Hit me with a sandboard tip.
Hit me.
Hit me with a sandboard tip.
Hit me slowly.
Whoa, whoa, hey.
Hit me slowly.
This is some zooked out potato chip commercial. Hit her slowly? She's into it.
Hit me quick.
Hit me.
Hit me.
Hit me.
Nothing hits you like a sandboy chip.
I hit me.
She looks kind of scary. Look at this bag though. That is 90s in a bag. That isn't even a bag of chips. That is a bag of the 90s. That's what that is. I love that design. It's so garish. It's so in your face, all like neon and shit. Salt and vinegar chips. No, that's just 90s in a bag. Whoa, buddy. Yeah, that's like Nocturna exactly painting and rambling. That's something Nocturna would say right here.
Hit me slowly.
Yeah, hit her slowly. She's into it. That's a Nocturna quote right there. Hell yeah. Surprising amount of waifus in here tonight too. We got like, I thought it would just be a bunch of like janky food, like weird stuff, funny stuff, but a surprising amount of nightmare fuel and waifus tonight. Very interesting. Leave it up to the Baconeers though. I'm not disappointed at all. Thank you, Daryl Waylick. Next up is from Duo Maxwell and says, and finally, let's have some condiments with something classy, fancy, and sophisticated that Mom introduced me to. I don't know. I'm scared after that Folgers commercial. Oh, this one is a classic though.
Pardon me. Would you have any gray Poupon?
But of course.
Grey Poupon, one of life's finer pleasures.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I got some right here. Peace. Oh, man. You know, this is the origin of Kitty's catchphrase.
Pardon me. Pontsu.
You know, the pardon me. You have any gray Poupon? And when Kitty got all dressed up for the first annual Cheese Awards, which we got to have the second annual Cheese Awards coming up real soon here. And Kitty, you can actually see him right there in the corner. He's still got the bow tie and the tux on. He's actually still all dressed up. And that's where that started. He looked so fancy that he was like, oh, man, he's sophisticated. He's like, pardon me, Pantsu.
Pardon me, Pontsu.
Hell yeah, man. That's a throwback right there. Classic. In more ways than one. Thank you, Duo Maxwell. Next up, we got a double header from Daryl Walick, and these might be, let me refresh the list, and we might be to the end here. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Is that yeah, that's the bottom of the list. All right, cool. So double header from Daryl Walick to wrap up the show for us. First one, it says, Bacon Ears. I have no words at all. This does not make me want this. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. I missed it. He said suffer. He said suffer, Bacon Ears. Suffer. Oh, shit, I missed that part. I just thought it said Bacon Ears, like he was addressing you. But no, he's actually telling you to suffer. Oh, he's bringing the nightmare fuel for us at the end. Here we go.
Hold your horses, honey.
Holy shit. And of course, it's from Australia too, man. Australia has been the star of the show tonight, man. They're zooking out. Suffer. Suffer, Bacon Ears.
How about some of this oily stuff? I've got gallons of it. Black gold, Texas tea.
No, thanks. I like craft.
No, thanks. Oh, man, I'm sorry. I know, like, I'm not trying to make fun of the Aussies. T-Bone, love you, brother. But the way that you say "nar," it just cracks me up every time.
Texas tea.
No, thanks.
No, thanks.
I like Kraft peanut butter. It's so easy to spread, and it's never dry or oily.
But all this could be yours! Stop! Now, kid! Don't be rash, kid! Don't move! No!
Kraft peanut butter. Smooth or crunchy, but never dry or oily.
Yeah, I didn't know Kraft made peanut butter too. They make everything. It did. It looked kind of lumpy. It didn't even look like crunchy. It looked lumpy. But I guess that's better than oily. Nobody likes oily peanut butter. Tavern Full says, but the oil is good for you. Well, probably in like smaller amounts. You don't want just like a wet peanut butter. So doubleheader here. Second one from Daryl Walick says, swam across the ocean and the jank is following me. Orbital, save me. No, you gotta suffer. Suffer, Daryl. Just like the rest of us with that oily peanut butter. Nar. All right. Let's see what you got, man. Oh, it wouldn't be complete. You know, if we're doing weird food commercials, it wouldn't be complete with something from Japan.
この芸人好きめ集中力がアップすんだよ集中力可愛くね集中力ガシンガシンガシン授業続けませんか飲まなきゃ牛乳
What the She transformed into the chalk. I thought something was about to happen when he caught her. I was like, oh, is he going to wrangle the teacher? I thought she was about to get completely wrangled there.
What?
What? Yeah, what indeed. What indeed.
Gasin, gasin, gasin.
Wrangled. Holy shit, man. Yeah, like I was saying, you can't finish off a weird food commercial theme without something from Japan. So glad you were able to supply us with that, Daryl. That wasn't even, it was pretty jank. Not too bad, right? I don't think you need saving from that one.
Football, meat pies, kangaroos, and car ad.
Oh, and then T-Bone says, I got one more for you. We're not done yet. One more little bit of jank from down under. We've got meat pies. We got footballs, little kangaroos, joeys, and it's a car ad on top of it. All right, let's go. Let's go. I don't know. Do you say go like no? Is it like gar? It's like now.
Australia, what's your favorite sport?
We're off to a good start.
Australia, what's your favorite sport?
You got the tan lines right there.
Football. Snake. Pies. Animal. Kangaroos. And what's your favorite car, Australia? Holden. Let me see, that's football, meat pies, kangaroos, and Holden cars.
Wait, no, that wasn't a kangaroo or a meat pie. Hold on. You're getting confused. You're getting me confused, Australia.
Car, Australia. Holden. Let me see, that's football.
Okay, that's not football. Those are waifus.
Meat pies, kangaroos.
That's not kangaroo. That's waifus.
And Holden cars, huh? Right. Well, you sure sound like Australia to me.
We are.
Well, then you better tell me again, because I just might forget.
We love football, meat.
They're saying meat pies? Oh, no.
Pies, kangaroos, and Holden cars.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Football, meat pies, kangaroos, and Holden cars.
That's football, meat pies, kangaroos.
Oh, no, that was a meat pie. That was a meat guy.
Kangaroos and Holden cars.
I think you better tell me again.
We love football, meat pies, kangaroos, and Holden cars.
In case you're wondering, this commercial is brought to you by football, meat pies, kangaroos, and Australia's own car.
They go together.
Yeah, what is this a commercial for? Can you tell me?
Underneath the southern stars, football and meat pies, kangaroos and Holden cars.
Makes sense.
I don't know. Whatever they're selling, I'll take your entire stock, okay? I don't know what you're selling. I don't know exactly what it is. Some sort of meat pie? Is that what I'm looking at right now? Is this what you call a waifu down under? You call her a meat pie? That seems a little rude. But no, I'll take your entire stock.
Because I'm genuinely surprised no one shared this. Not even you, Bacon. It's fresh from the sewers to you.
Ah, well, that's why. That's exactly why, because I figured that somebody else was going to do it, or I think maybe we watched it on the last food-themed channel surfing because it was a crossover with the turtles. But we got to have it fresh from the sewer to you. Ninja Turtle pies, let's go. That'll be a good follow-up to these lovely-looking meat pies here. This is one lovely-looking meat pie. So I guess it's for the cars. I'm guessing that this is an advertisement for the car company, the Holden cars. But all I can think of is meat pies right now. I don't know. Call me crazy. All I can think of is meat pies. All right, good stuff. Thank you. Thank you, T-Bone. Lots of good stuff tonight. You guys are crazy. No, Daryl's like, wait, so are ladies called meat pies down under? I mean, down under is the meat pie. No, that's too raunchy. There's an actual food item called the meat pie. I mean, who knows? Maybe they do, but I think I was just trying to be funny there. Let's see. No one. Okay, fresh from the sewer. Here it is. I found it. Here we go. Thank you, Maverick Cat. Appreciate it, buddy.
We're heroes in a half shell, we're baking a surprise. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pies.
From meat pies to ninja pies.
Fresh from the sewers to you. They're mind or delicious, you know that's true. Because they're filled with mutagen goo.
Tavern's Pool is like, well, that's what I'm going to start calling them anyway. Let's just start calling them meat pies. She's got a lovely meat pie down under. Have you seen Sheila? She's got a lovely meat pie down under. You know what I'm saying?
Vanilla pudding, dude. Got the tastiest, flakiest, greatest crust. Even better than on pizza. And it's green. Like us. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pies. Fresh from the sewers to you. Radically sweet.
They can't be beat.
And there's a free turtle sticker inside. That's neat. New from Hostess. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pies. Fresh
The most appetizing catchphrase there. Fresh from the sewers to you. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to get my hands on those. I do remember trying the Ninja Turtle pies back when I was a young bacon bit, and they were okay. They were okay. Like, the filling was pretty good, but I didn't really like the crust on the outside. It was kind of like an extra thick Pop-Tart. And, you know, the filling's the best part of the Pop-Tart, right? So just adding more pop and less tart or whatever. I don't know. But I don't remember getting them a lot. Like, I tried them, had them like once or twice, and then I was kind of done with them, right? One thing that was good, though, was Ecto Cooler, the High C Ecto Cooler. That shit was delicious. Okay? That shit was, Maverick Cat says the crust was stale as fuck. That's what I'm saying, man. It was not very good. But the filling was all right, you know, but it reminded me of the same type of filling you'd get in like a Boston cream donut. So I'd rather just have a Boston cream donut than a Ninja Turtle pie. Daryl Walick says a new station meme with the meat pies. Yeah, I'm sure we're not going to let that one go anytime soon. So really good stuff tonight, guys. Really good stuff. All right. I think that's the last one. I'm refreshing the list just to make sure I didn't miss anybody's. I think I got everybody's in tonight. If I missed yours, ping me real quick in the chat, but I'm pretty sure we got through everybody's. Had about 2 pages here. Really good support from the Baconeers tonight. Really appreciate it, guys. You guys brought a lot of awesome clips, as you do every week, to the table here for channel surfing. I'd say we were eating good. On clips tonight, we were eating good. Let's go. And a couple of things that I'd actually like to try. You know, I'm interested in this Yogo yogurt, whatever that gorilla yogurt, that chocolate that the whole galaxy is after. Feel like I need to try some of that. I want to make my own deep fried bacon wrapped chili cheesesteak. Philly cheesesteak? What did I say? Chili? Philly cheesesteak, deep fried and wrapped in bacon, courtesy of Megas XLR. And that guy that old dude, he seemed pretty cool. He actually made it. And that looked really good. That might be what I try to make for dinner at some point. I don't know if it'll be tonight, but maybe like over the weekend. But yeah, lots of good stuff tonight, guys. Really appreciate it. Thank you for all the clips. Thank you for the support. And thank you to each and every one of you for being here. Your time is valuable, so I appreciate you hanging out with the Baconeers on another edition of Channel Surfing. All right, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I think we had fun tonight. The time flew by. It's already been almost 3 hours. We're a little over 2.5 hours, almost 3. And it flew by. Feels like it was just an hour. So that means I was having fun. Hopefully you guys did as well. Kinzo's Creations, late to the party, but that's okay, man. You can be replay waffing, all right? Catch the replay. Better late than never, you know? Appreciate you being here, buddy. All right, so I will be back on Friday right here on the main channel, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Sterner Stuff. We're going to go over Saturday morning preview, A-Log and the cartoons. Of course, it's going to be America, a special America theme, because it's 4th of July on Friday. So I understand if you can't make it, if you're out seeing fireworks, but if you're not out seeing fireworks, or if they end before the stream starts or after, I don't know, whatever. If you can make it, then hey, swing by, because we're still going to do the stream anyway. We're going to be going over the cartoons, the special patriotic themed that I've got lined up for Saturday morning. We'll be A-logging those, going over the memes. And of course, everybody's favorite segment of the week, the Waifu Roundup with special America-themed waifus. They're going to be, most of them will be sporting that America bikini. So, you know, just like we had, hold on, let me bring it back up on screen one last time. Why not? Any excuse. Basically, the pinups for this week, for Friday, the waifus are going to be sporting bikinis looking like this right here for you, okay? It's going to be a good time. So hopefully I will see you guys there for that. Tomorrow night in OBTV, we're going to be continuing Thundar the Barbarian. We started that last night, in fact. I was supposed to hold a vote over the weekend, and I kind of forgot. You know, I got a little distracted. I was working on the Anime Grindhouse and other things, and I forgot to put up the voting poll. So I made an executive decision, Orbital Dictator, okay? And I decided, you know what? I think Thundar the Barbarian, everybody will enjoy that. And so far, we just watched the first 5 episodes, and you guys seem to be loving it, all right? So we are going to continue that tomorrow night in OBTV, and then I'll be back here on Friday night at 9 p.m. for Sterner Stuff, and we will kick off the weekend. Hopefully, it's an extended weekend for you guys, okay? Hopefully, it's an extended weekend. Input T, what was the time? 8 p.m. Eastern for the watch party. So if you want to tune in to Thundar the Barbarian, That'll be in the Discord 8 p.m. Eastern, and then Sterner Stuff 9 p.m. Eastern, okay? So hopefully I'll see you guys there for that. And if I don't, then have a great 4th of July. Hopefully you got an extended weekend, and maybe I'll see you for Saturday morning cartoons, all right, guys? Well, until then, stay awesome, stay based. God bless you all, and remember,
until all is one.
Yes, until all is one.
Thank you for visiting me. It's been real.
Tomorrow.
Goodbye, ninjas.
She's simply awesome. She dashed by me in painted on jeans. And all had turned 'cause she was the cream. In the blink of an eye, I knew her number and her name. Yeah. She said I was the tiger she wanted to tame. Caribbean queen, now we're sharing the same dream, and our hearts they're beating one. No more love on the run. I lose my cool when she steps in the room. And I get so excited just from her perfume. Electric eyes that you can't ignore. And passion burns you